Right, morning. We should be live. Bear with me, let's get Callum on the line. Morning Z, morning Fafnir, morning Ari. Good to see all of you. I haven't had any breakfast, I'm starving. Let's get all my overlays up. Hey Callum. Can't hear you yet. Still can't hear you, Callum. Hang on, it might be something at my end. Oh, come on. Audio, visual stuff. Whoa, nice. Okay. Right, I'm loading into the sim. Not too bad, we are live. Welcome everyone to stream. Bill Jones, Arkeys, B033, Graham, Bosworth, welcome everyone. We're here for I think what can be described as, a cheeky VRS, Callum? Yeah. We're at Silverstone. We'll see what happens. I was doing some laps last night. That's my practice. Yeah. I feel... Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Did you ram him off? Right. What do I need? I need crew chief. Let's get crew chief. Here we go.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Oh, nice. And let me get... Right, I'm in the sim. How do you want to do this? Yeah, do you have quali set up? Nice. Go for it. Yeah, 100%. Let me get my overlays up. Yeah, we'll work it out. 100%. I always quite like that. Yeah, I'll be hungry, Arkeys, for lunch, which is good. Right, let's look at...
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. All clear on pit exit. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
What's that? That's right. Well, hopefully everything's looking good, chat. What I've done on YouTube is I've upped all the graphical settings because I'd made that comparison video between GT7 and iRacing, which was quite controversial.
All clear. Push now.
Yeah. I didn't have a preconceived, like, oh, I was going to end up saying iRacing was better. But just when I was looking at them side by side, I don't think the fact that the G7 footage is from YouTube and at 30 FPS, and I think was dropping frames on YouTube helps.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
In the background and calculating shadows and that sort of stuff that Gran Turismo doesn't do, or am I wrong?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think so. Lighting on GT Sport is baked in. It's not dynamic in any way, but it's really good.
Yeah.
But it's not. It doesn't transition anywhere. Whereas now there's fully dynamic weather, so the light source, the sun, will move around.
Yeah.
And then it's simulating the actual rays from the sun and how they bounce off stuff.
That's cool.
Whereas iRacing, I don't think ever would have ray tracing unless they did like almost like an iRacing 2. Thanks to you for turning everything up.
Ah.
Should we get the lights on chat in the background? What colour should we go for today?
Oh, I've got my Philips Hue lights to go the colour of the flag in iRacing. So
Oh,
they'll go
nice.
green in a minute.
How do you integrate that?
I'll tell you in a bit.
That's very cool. I think you can do more stuff on Twitch with your lights because Twitch works differently in terms
It's just
of...
a Windows app.
Yeah, nice. Let's go kind of blue today. Okay. What should we do? Let's go kind of pink.
Right, all right, first sector.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, hopefully all the sound is good. Everyone do let me know. Zoo says the Bowen and Antonia of the sim racing world. Very nice. I like it. Great reference. We'll let Callum do his lap because it is a very tricky lap here to be fast and not
So
get off
tricky.
tracks. Hey Baz, good to see you. Hope all is well in Czech Republic. So you got a new TV. Let us know if you're watching us on that. Can you notice, chat? Does it look better, the iRacing, or is it hard to see on YouTube? But I've cranked up all the settings and it looks absolutely glorious.
That's a good lap for me.
Nice. There are
We go again, though.
some very quick times have come in, so let's see where we end up.
We're in a good split here.
Yeah.
P11. That lap was a 159.7.
Yeah, that is a huge lap. But there's some absolute just stupid aliens in here. I recognise some of the names from the last VRS we did. Thanks, Fafnir. Good to know.
Okay, cool.
Do feel free to deploy your likes, an early morning like, if you have one in the bag.
Hey, Nori.
Yeah, live on Twitch and YouTube today, so pick your poison.
We're everywhere now.
Yeah. Where else do we need to be? Instagram Live? Twitter?
Twitter Spaces.
No, does that mean no snow, Baz? I'm hoping the track is cold because my quali lap yesterday was not near a 158. And someone here is at a 158.3.
Oh my word.
Yeah, but that just seems a bit...
That was top of like race labs times when I looked.
Yeah, just like calm
158.
down, mate. No need to show off. I struggled through these corners in the heavy car. It's really painful.
So I did a VRS race yesterday, and I really struggled towards the end because I absolutely murdered my rear tyres,
Yeah.
like in the first few laps.
Oh, really?
So I was like P3 in a VRS in like a good split, and I slipped back to like P9 just because I had no grip.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you think we're changing tyres every stint then?
Well, it depends on the temperature, doesn't it? But I think so.
Yeah. I'm feeling it must be cold morning at the moment. It must be.
That didn't beat the previous time, so
That's all right. That's a really good lap time. That's way better than anything I could have done. And we're going to be solid mid-pack, which is better than we were at Red Bull Ring.
P18.
Thanks,
That lap was a
iRacing.
2:00.2.
iRacing looks decent, but you can tell the game is old 2000 games. The graphics need a full remaster. I'm a little bit torn on it. It's really different in motion, I think. It's different how it looks on the screen when you're playing it.
I'd agree with that.
Even like the motion blur is really subtle.
Or also, like, I don't know if these come separately, but I like the way it's like all the color is as it would be. I know people say, "Oh, it's really dull" or whatever. The color is very accurate. The way the sun moves, I think, is how it would be. Like all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know if that comes separately to like a big glitzy refresh.
It's coming from a completely different place to GT7, which is what was interesting about that video, because GT7 is very cinematic, and it doesn't look real, but it looks like a movie, whereas iRacing looks a bit more like TV in a way. It's weird. They're very different stylistically.
One thing I would say about that video is I wish they put a good driver in. Did you see? But I don't know, maybe it's just I noticed it, but it was like very...
I think they don't want to show
maybe
up...
they're on a controller.
That's the end of the session.
They don't want to show up the
place.
AI, I think, which is my next video that will come out today. AI comparison. Right. You got race set up on?
Yeah.
Well, we
jam-packed
welcome
full of
Mark C, welcome Reaper. Yeah, I still haven't sorted out the minibar. I've got a fan, which is not charged, so I should charge it, actually.
Right, guys.
I don't have HDR enabled side racing, but it just looks, when you can see every pixel and it hasn't been compressed, it looks really good. Whereas for Gran Turismo 7, it's slightly blurrier anyway. So anyway.
Right. Well, I'm not going to wait till the end to grid. I know lots of people do it to save fuel.
Oh really?
Grid last minute, yeah.
Oh, how much do you save?
I imagine tops like half a litre. And also, this Ferrari, I think, will go longer on fuel than anything else. I know it carries more fuel. So we might go like 1 lap longer without doing any saving, which could be good.
Have a nice week.
Just to avoid a busy pit lane.
But we're in far chase for you.
Nice.
So we can see everything.
There was lots of death in the sprint race yesterday, so we'll hope to avoid that.
I think there was that when we did this. I don't know if I did it with you or did it with maybe Andrew. But I think there was lots of death last time. So it was a very attritional race. Hey, Dangerous, iRacing is a sim. Graphics are secondary. Yeah, I think I saw your comment. Graphics are secondary to driving experience. That's true. Gran Turismo is maybe a little bit different. Reaper's happy I've got at least one fan, yeah. Only best fan. Paul Smith says iRacing is a tad too yellowy. Yeah, a couple of people said that iRacing is yellowy.
It is. I've got a GPU filter on mine.
Yeah, is that NVIDIA filter?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that. I've never thought about it, but...
I was worried it would hamper graphics, but it's actually been...
The track
it would just put that extra load.
Guy next to you went backwards.
Did he?
Yeah, go back everyone.
Well, welcome everyone.
Follow car number 372.
Is that a Pikachu livery behind me on that Lambo?
Oh, I haven't got trading paints. Let me get trading paints up. Sorry, chat. Get all the paints up, chat.
Right, chat, let's go.
Car number 372.
Anyone want to be bold with a prediction already? I don't know what you get as a reward, but if you predict this early, get it right. I don't know. I'll give you a roll in. You're joking me!
It's all right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Green, green, green. 2
We look okay.
remaining.
We look okay. AM Junior inside.
Right side.
He's very close.
Clear
All my
right.
words. Right, you're clear now.
Left side. Clear left.
My word, it's carnage.
Yep. Right. Going to village. All looks pretty good. Car looks okay. You did well there. To just there's not much you could have done, but we didn't get turned around.
I'd know where to go, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
How do you?
okay.
Oh, watch out! Okay, stay right. Nice.
On your left.
Should be able to overtake this guy.
Still there. Clear left. On your left.
He's on your inside now.
Still there. Clear left.
Okay.
Car left.
Yeah.
Clear left.
He did well to
Left
be.
side,
Oh,
clear left.
whoa. Did you get contact there?
0x.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's enough to wake you up.
Welcome to VRS, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that AMG behind you has lost it.
Death.
Yep. The cops. So you got a little bit of a, and I think he had a horrendous rejoin.
So I got busy with the meme clips on my stream deck
Oh, nice.
for the stream. And my new favourite one is the emotional damage guy.
Yeah. Have you got jam pancakes in there as well?
I haven't got jam pancakes yet. I need to get that.
You remember that emotional damage meme like ages ago? I think it's come back. It's
Really?
How memes do, yeah. Right, I'd say that's a really good first lap, all things said.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Just trying to look after those rear tyres because I know I was in a whole world of bother yesterday. Oh, death!
Yellow flag.
Yeah,
Keep
stay
your wits
left,
about you,
stay
mate.
left. He's doing the right thing and just
P18.
staying there. That's an Audi that turned around. P18. Oh, this BMW's gone for a big dive there. And again, that black and yellow BMW is not hanging around.
Don't forget, guys, if you want to see outboard view, !Kireth.
Yeah, likewise on YouTube, if you want to see the cockpit view, head over to Callum's Twitch.
And if you're a real Chad, you'll have both.
Ultimate viewing experience.
Yeah.
That
Multicam.
that black and yellow BMW is being a real nuisance.
Is he?
Yeah, there's a car ahead.
Truly train here.
Yeah.
Hi, Jordan. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, I can't say, Baz. It'll be revealed today. So very exciting. Nice.
Are you doing the raw, Kireth?
I will be, yeah. I don't know which slot. Oh my word, he's trying to go side by side. They both spun. Difficult one, stay left. Nice. That was all the black BMW, went side by side on entry, and then just span on his own, and then kind of forced the other guy to spin.
Get this guy into stow as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we won't.
Well, you could go for a lunge if you want.
Nah, I'm gonna lift. Did you see Ollie won the Raw last night?
I didn't see. That's incredible.
He won. Yeah, he won in the TCR. Great
Nice,
work.
because his iRacing must be near 3,000 or something. So that is a pretty
He's
good
come back
split.
down. He got up to
The leader's
3,000.
just done a
I think he's at
159.8.
2.5 or something now.
That's still a good split to win a long solo race like that.
Yeah, totally.
Zeus says good start. Yeah, I agree. Been a really good start. Went out to P16.
P16.
See what's going on behind.
You have to get that line bang on, otherwise you lose loads of time.
Yeah, and it's very kind of feels blind on entry. I don't think it's actually blind. It's just very fast.
And you're risking it with track limits as well.
I agree. I think it's been a really good start, everyone. It's very wide
Slow
for
in,
Ferrari
fast
heads.
out. Keep the inside line
Yeah, it
covered.
looks wobbly. This BMW's right on me. Is this the guy who killed the other guy? Or are they way back?
No, that black and yellow one is just like gone. As far as I can see, there is no one in the pits. Interestingly,
No.
right. Let's hope he doesn't do something stupid here. Always very close.
Oh, you can feel the weight through there.
Do you exit out there in third or second?
Third.
Oh, really? I was going down second.
If you sacrifice whatever the second one is
Yeah.
for the last one, I think that works.
Yeah. Kaya popping in to leave a like. Saturday night here. Good luck. Have a good race. Thanks, Kaya. Hopefully you can come back and see that it has been a good race, but you never know with iRacing Endurance. That's the beauty of it.
Let go.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
Let me move that relative.
Car left. Clear left.
Ooh, what was he doing there?
Car left.
Fine, I left the door open.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Mate! Oh, I went on team. Did you see that?
Panic.
Yeah.
Tell me if that was my fault, but it didn't feel like it.
I think there was space for both of us to go side by side.
The
It's
gap
one-
to
it's-
front
it's
is
one of
now
those.
0.5.
It's gone a little bit wide there, actually. Well, let's see what if he's got the legs. And I think Sophia Ridpath behind us, I think she won our race at Red Bull Ring.
Ah.
So he was fast there.
Oh!
Was that a voice chat?
Slow down yet.
Oh!
Wham! Don't know why he stopped on the racing line,
Yeah,
but
he's,
anyway.
he's pulled off. I don't know if he's had to quit or something.
Morning, Moriki. BMW driver, be a BMW driver. Okay. You could
One
say
of
that.
those.
I also tried that car quite a lot, so maybe. Oh, we both got off track. You're joking.
Nice.
I
keep
followed him by accident.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
that's
goodness.
good though. He's gone all around, so just doesn't always pay to be that aggressive all the time, you know. He's in a real spot of bother now because he's got to turn down on the beginning of Stowe Straight. Yeah,
So easy to do that. Follow someone into a crash.
Mikey Stanley, morning Kireth, morning Callum. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good actually. So we're up to P15. It
Come on,
seems
head
like a
up.
very,
Keep your
very
focus
fast
further down
split,
the
but
track. 15th place.
Callum has avoided all trouble and picked up quite a few positions.
How's our car looking?
It looks good.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Looks good.
People are carrying much more speed into there than me. I need to work on that.
I think they're just taking a slightly different line, so you kind of meet. So they're slowing down when you're accelerating. So I think it seems a little bit closer.
Sophie's, yeah, she's 3K, so.
Yeah, remember it'll get balanced.
No!
Oh, nice save. Right, I've got you on reverse chase. I think just try and filter on. Everyone can see you. Yep, nice, nice, nice.
That's a heavy fuel issue there.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
I went in with a normal line.
You're reeling Hoffman in.
Apologies.
The gap is
That's a good save.
0.7.
We were probably going to lose that position anyway, so we just lost one more.
Did it without holding her up, you know?
Yeah.
We're nice like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and remember everyone's got to change drivers, so at least one other driver, so we'll see what the other drivers are like.
The gap to Suarez behind is now 0.5.
It's got Lambo behind and the BMW. Can you tell, chat? Can you tell that the graphics are better? And does anyone watching, did anyone think that the iRacing graphics are better than GT7? Because the most popular opinion was that GT7 is miles better.
I would say GT7 is miles prettier.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think that is different.
Yeah, it's kind of like you need to almost weight different aspects, like how pretty it is, how fluid it is, how sharp it is, how the shadows are, and then just total them all up. Right, see what this guy does. I think that Lambo's very good.
Right
Whoa, he's
side.
gone for a big old dive there.
Clear right.
Fair play.
Come on, man, defend harder.
That was a big move.
That was a send, wasn't it?
Yeah. But
I mean, you got to applaud him. I don't mind that.
you got a Lambo and Audi ahead of you. I'd say odds are they won't be ahead of us at the end of the race, just through them doing MR things.
He's overtaken me and then gone slow. Maybe he's just quicker in different areas of the track.
There's someone in the McLaren here.
Brave. They have got the fire rocket boosters.
That's true, yeah. Ignition.
So no, we're not doing 1 hour, like an hour and a half each. It doesn't make sense to do that in these races, so we do like 2 and 1, but we're not.
Yeah.
We tend to just go by ear on who does that, who does the 2, who does the 1.
Use all the track. Force him to find the gap.
And why there's a little bit of a difference. I'll show you actually. So these are my graphic settings for when I'm driving, which I hope will maintain a decent frame rate. You see, I've capped it to 120 frames, which is close behind. And these are my replay settings, so they're pretty much the same actually. Which Gran Turismo in replay looks completely different racing.
Anori says GT7 has better graphics. We've got another vote for that.
Oh, nice. Tyson.
It does look good. I'd say it looks good, yeah.
Tyson's saying I like iRacing graphics better because they're more gritty. Just maybe a way of encapsulating. Let's see if this guy goes for a big send here.
On your right.
Oh, he's kind of half gone for it. Oh, claim it, claim it,
Clear
claim
right.
it. Yeah,
On your right.
yeah. And you got the inside here.
Clear right.
I think he saw the Lambo get it done, so he kind of tried to do
Went for
something
it,
similar. Yeah. P1, by the way, is streaking away. Then it's fairly close, but P1 is on a madness in an Audi.
Come on, guys, what the fuck?
Ooh,
More death.
not happy about it. Again, no one in the pits. Still got 40 cars circulating, so not significant death yet. Nice.
Oh, cheers, Jordan. I don't know if my consistency is great.
I think that line through there changes so much with the fuel loads.
Yeah. I feel like I'm labouring it too much, but I don't know, the good exit's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's also just they're just really tricky corners. They're actually easier in F1 because you've got so much downforce.
Yeah.
You don't even have to lift for the first bit, whereas here you have to take every corner properly and do the weight transfer. So I think it's difficult to be consistent there. GT7 looks a bit too bright and cartoon-like, same as ACC.
Ooh. It's like,
You've just done
it's
a
the same as the
2.1.
conversation I have with iPhone versus Samsung. I don't want to get into that, but like the way they expose images, right? Not expose, but like the way they
Vivid or whatever.
render like a color profile.
Yeah.
People say, oh, well, my photos on my Samsung look better. And that is true, right? I think they do
But they're
amp
not-
the
but they're not
saturation, the
accurate.
vibrance slightly differently, like that sort of thing. And then the iPhone guys say, well, life isn't like that. Like the phone should capture as true to reality or nearly there as possible.
Yeah.
And they're both valid arguments.
Yeah, I think it's personal preference and it's completely fair which one you prefer. Wiley, cars on track in game is a big factor for me. iRacing wins that hands down. Yeah, I mean I just can't. That trailer that
Defend your
Gran
position.
Turismo
Don't let him through.
released that has 16 cars in it at Daytona, which is just wrong. I don't think you'd ever
Yeah.
have a 16 car race at Daytona. There's no point. Kind of goes against everything Daytona International Speedway stands for.
I'm starting to feel like 62 on iRacing isn't enough.
Yeah,
I want more.
I saw that 100 car race on ACC and I was thinking. It is a really good way to practice is load up a 50 car race in iRacing and just start from the back
In
and just
AI.
overtake. Yeah, and just overtake.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
really good way of practicing.
I'm doing that for Daytona at the moment. Put loads and loads of GT3s and you're the only LMP2 and just go for it.
Yeah, because they actually race. They don't give up positions. That's the thing.
No.
In a lot of AI and racing games, I think once you get alongside, they back out for whatever reason. Whereas in iRacing, they will try and just keep you around the outside, and sometimes they will hang you around the outside and get you back. Yeah, that's a completely fair point, Tyson. None of them are rubbish. It's just interesting to compare. I hadn't seen anyone do a comparison.
Hmm.
Settling in, very nice. I think these are really good laps with no slip, by the way. Anything in a 201 is, with heavy fuels, is a great lap. Morning, Ali.
Pitch the car in to make sure he doesn't send it. He
Yeah.
thought about it there.
You're having to marshal him a little bit.
Yeah. It's like that Mazda race we did.
Yeah. Ali loved the iRacing video yesterday. Very nice. I think that's quite. It's more of a controversial video than I realised. I didn't make that. I didn't know what was going to happen when I was making that video. I didn't really think about it when I uploaded it, and then I realised. Hang on a second.
What was the controversy about?
That I said iRacing, the iRacing broadcast replay looks better than GT7 broadcast replay.
Okay. I haven't seen that bit of the video.
Yeah. Well, it just. Oh, whoa! That was a snap.
The rear let go.
Yeah. That's really not nice when that
Alright.
happens.
Clear right.
Right, that's possibly for the best because let's see what he does, and there's a big gap behind.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
And you can see his line through here as well. Oh, he's
His
very
line's better.
yeah, he's very aggressive on the turn in.
I can't do that in this.
Yeah,
It, like,
I
wants to spin on me.
I feel the same actually. Yeah.
I mean, the
You're
slip
in
would
the
be
sky.
nice, so-
The gap's now
Yep.
0.5.
So the leaders, even the guy who's checking out the front, is still in the 2 minutes. So you know,
Okay.
no one's in 159s. People are in 2 minutes, and I think you're in 201. So yeah, 11th and 12th 201s, 13 201s. The pace is good.
Kartcraft has the most realistic
E19,
graphics
come on,
I've
no
seen.
more
Oh,
mistakes.
nice.
Concentrate.
I think if you run it in reshade as well, it is super realistic.
Yeah.
Actually,
I need to try their multiplayer, actually.
yeah, I need to do the same. I actually just want to drive that track as well because I've driven it so much in real life.
Ah, good point.
I think that guy ahead is really pushing. I don't know what it's going to do to his rear tyres.
I mean, I'm happy to benefit from it.
Great mix of cars today. There's a Porsche behind us.
I do like the BOP on here as well. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing that I think Gran Turismo needs to change, is that whenever I watch a Gran Turismo video, I'm always like, oh, is this Daily Race A? Because it's like, everyone's in the same car.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe I've got the wrong end of the stick there, but it does seem like that happens quite a lot.
yeah. I feel like iRacing doesn't
Stay
particularly
close. See if we can unsettle him.
care. It's not important to iRacing which manufacturer is fastest, because I
No.
feel like Gran Turismo, there's a few manufacturers which always seem to kind of be near the top of BOP,
The gap ahead is now
like
0.8.
Toyota.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Paul Smith, to me, the cars in iRacing feel like they have more weight and a more real subjectivity alert. In GTS, the car feels much more floaty. And they rev more realistically in iRacing as well. In GT Sport, you're always banging off the limiter. Yeah, I think I need to do a comparison between ACC, iRacing, and GT Sport or 7. I'm not even sure Forza kind of deserves to be in that conversation, but maybe Forza as well. Yeah, so everyone is in 201s, but Sophia Ridpath just did a 2 minute 6.
She's flying.
So she's, yeah, I don't know why she ended up back down there. Oh, you can, Tyson, you can see the frame rate on console. How are you doing that? Are you running your console through your monitor? Some TVs will show you the frame rate. Some Samsung TVs will show you frame rate of consoles.
Well, the frame rate that they're receiving?
Yes.
I didn't know if they... Yeah.
But by that I mean either 60, 120, or... Yeah, no, they will show you actually. If you have variable refresh rate, they will show you the actual refresh rate. But most consoles fix, apart from when they're doing like ACC and they're struggling. I actually don't think this HDMI 2.1 is that necessary. Yeah, eating back into this guy. I think he's going to have a big moment. Oh, you can see the difference. Oh, okay, yeah. You can see what it's... I mean, honestly, running iRacing at 240 FPS, if you can go anywhere and try that, it is... Honestly, once you see it... Although I had someone comment my video saying they can't tell the difference between 30 and 60. They think it's just a sim racing elitist thing. Get off track there.
Oh, that's a lie. Well, it's not a lie. I'd say they're wrong.
Stay close. Wait for him
When
to
this
crack.
drops below 90 or something, I'm like, what?
Yeah, at the moment on replay camera, we're on this stream. We're running at about 60. But
I need to
240.
keep an eye on these off tracks.
Yeah, what is it? 25 to play with?
25 for a penalty, yeah.
Is what it is. Did we take one at Red Bull Ring? We did, didn't we?
No.
I think we must have done because I gave you so little.
Oh yeah, yeah, we did.
And I don't think was it just a drive-through.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that.
The gap in front has
costly.
increased. It's now about 0.9.
Yeah, planning to do it later, David. The Raw. Don't know what slot.
I'm off to IKEA later.
Oh, very nice. Very
Love
nice.
an IKEA trip. Someone on my stream yesterday was saying that IKEA in their country, they've got like IKEA buses. I thought they'd like misspelt something, and I was like, no, they actually have like buses to take you to different sections. I was like, what?
Okay, I thought you can build like a flat pack bus.
No. Imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, I can if they're big enough, I can imagine they have some sort of
Transport system.
yeah. Some. Don't think we have that in our one. Are you going to be doing it, David? Which category are you going to go in? Kind of saying Ollie won it, so we'll have to see just how difficult it is. 'Cause I imagine it's going to be chaos with Mazdas and touring cars and GT4s. I think Rory's going to be doing it in GT4. So you said save the meatballs for IKEA, Callum. Good shout.
I like it. Hi, Mark. Thanks for following.
So how are you finding Twitch? Are you on your capture card now, presumably?
No. I needed like I didn't. So
You don't need the capture card for iRacing, do you?
No.
So what were you going to use the capture card for?
Well, I want to stream from my laptop.
Oh, okay. You want to have two PC setup?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to actually. I used to stream from my laptop and play on my PC until fairly recently, and there's a lot of benefits doing that.
Twitch is epic though. I managed to get a system that works quite well with like the actual streams, all the boring stream stuff. I hate fiddling with all that.
Yeah.
It's why I'm a Mac user, right? I hate dealing with all of that stuff. But anyway, all that's good. Twitch, the best feature I think they've implemented is raids.
The gap
Yeah.
in front
So
is
like once
increasing.
your stream
It's now
ends, you can
1.8.
like give all your followers, rock up
Yeah. It's
with your community to
P19.
someone else's raid.
It's,
to
it's
someone
actually
else's thing.
it's actually madness. YouTube haven't done that because YouTube wants these platforms want to keep people on their platform. They want to keep entertaining you, so you hang out there.
Yeah,
And
and
it's-
they all watch an ad on the way in.
Yeah, it's crazy. They haven't. I don't know if there's a patent or something.
So, Ellie, I did a collab with F1 Ellie last night,
Yeah.
and once her stream ended, she rocked up with 300 viewers.
Nice.
Just all joined the chat and
Yeah.
had a load of followers and whatever. I did a race, and then I went and raided Samsoid. And you sort of share the love,
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
I think that would be great for you because I feel like YouTube has this very kind of siloed approach where everything is very. It seems very difficult to collaborate. A lot of people just don't collaborate on YouTube.
Yeah. Cheers, Repel.
Whereas on Twitch, it's more about just giving entertainment and just hanging out and having fun. So, yeah, I don't understand why that feature's not on YouTube. I think they said they were going to bring it. They have got a feature where at the end of a stream, you can redirect to a premiere of one of your videos, which is like I've never ever.
Who's
Watch
on
out!
flag?
Yeah, stay
Caution.
left here. There's a Porsche on the right. Yep, stay left. He's waiting.
My whole room's gone yellow. Love it.
Okay, yellow flag.
Fafnir, hi!
The
You've made it across the
18,
Swiss. Welcome.
8 off the pace.
Is anyone watching on both Twitch and YouTube? We need to have a name. What name do we give people that are on Twitch and YouTube? Just like pros.
Like air traffic controllers, you know, with like all the screens.
Yeah.
Or maybe like TV directors or know.
We'll think of it. Let us know.
yeah.
Ty said
And then also I made you have like to do monetization, you have to make it to affiliate.
Yeah.
So that's like you have to have a certain number of average viewers, certain number of like hours streamed on a certain number of days in a month. Like it's like criteria.
Yeah.
And so I met that yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
And then you have to send off like loads of
Gap in front is now
like paperwork.
1.4.
Yeah.
well, not you have to fill in like all the tax forms and stuff, but they still haven't like approved it. It takes a few days. So
I think if you're
Yeah.
a Twitch affiliate, isn't there some kind of time exclusivity for stream? Like you can't repost your stream anywhere else for a day or something.
I think so,
Something
but I
like
have
that.
no interest in doing that. I did
Yeah.
weigh all that stuff up, because I'm not really sure what I want to do with my YouTube channel.
The gap
It might
behind
just
is
end up
now
being like
1.7.
shorts, which is basically TikTok reposts.
So we've got some great shouts on YouTube. So those people that are watching on both Twitch and YouTube should be Twitch tubers, which I think is absolutely right.
Twitch tubers, yeah.
Twitch tubers. Or what?
Stu West is watching on both.
Very nice.
Kireth's graphics look better than yours. Shut up!
Yeah. Flex.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, but we'll see when I get in the car if I'm playing a slideshow. Yeah, Twitch you upload the way. So as a viewer, the way that you get the stream is very different on Twitch and YouTube. So Twitch you upload 6,000 kilobits a second, and you receive 6,000 kilobits a second. There's no separate encoding. So you receive directly what Callum is recording on a screen, whereas in YouTube, I can send whatever I want to YouTube servers. YouTube will basically encode it, and then you can watch it on whatever. So there's pros and benefits to both. So Twitch often you can stream actually at a lower resolution and it looks crisper than YouTube. If you stream,
That's the thing. Yeah.
if you stream at less than 40p to YouTube, it doesn't look good. Whereas Twitch, you can stream at 720p and it looks great.
I may be wrong, but I think Twitch puts less, like the way OBS works. I think it puts less strays on my GPU.
Yeah, well, if
I
you're,
might be wrong.
if you're streaming at a lower bitrate, it will do. Welcome, Noah. Yeah, I've noticed that, Faf. Faf says the YouTube codec is much
gap in
kinder to
front is now
iRacing than it is to
1.2.
GT Sport. I've really noticed that when I look back at my streams. Like, iRacing looks good, and GT Sport looks really blurry. I've never been able to work that out.
Is that true? So YouTube has a slightly higher delay because they encode more.
Yeah. So I used to throw up 100 megabytes a second to YouTube when I had my really fast internet, and that meant that people could stream it in 4040p and it was really good, or they could stream it in like a re-encoded lower format. It was really good. But if you don't you need to throw up more up the pipe to YouTube basically because they're going to re-encode it. If you threw up 6,000, you wouldn't be able to watch it. Save your red path in the pits already. I don't know if they're doing a...
Oh, maybe they were light fueling.
Yeah. Maybe they forgot to change because it says about what VRS Sprint fuel would be, isn't it? Or maybe they're getting their shorter one out the way. I don't know how it's going to work out. David's going to race Mazdas more, just needs to get pedals fixed. I think Mazdas is fun to race, but as Callum will probably tell you, it's difficult with the SR.
Yes, that is the issue.
It looks like change of driver for Sophia Redpath's team, if I'm reading that correctly. So that's interesting.
Do you know what iRating the other driver is?
I can't see.
Because if she's at 3K, they must be lower.
What's the minimum laps of participation for VRS? Would it be half an hour? It might be.
Maybe.
So maybe she's just checked in and checked
Or
out.
maybe they're jamming someone else in and she'll finish.
Maybe, yeah. Welcome, Miss T Pimps. Thank you for deploying that like. What's the equivalent of a like on Twitch, Callum? Because they're all called.
Nothing. Chat.
You can drop something though, can't you, to show your appreciation, or you just watch?
Like donations,
Mr.
bits.
Jewski,
Okay.
getting closer. The
Bits
gap's
are like
now
fake
0.9.
coins. You can donate through Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then subs, which is the equivalent of join.
Yeah, the subs thing is so confusing between YouTube and Twitch.
Oh yeah, the terminology, yeah.
I need to do my first TikTok stream at some point.
I was debating stopping streaming on TikTok.
Oh wow.
Because although, right, so there's a thing where you can stream through OBS, like push stuff up the pipe to TikTok directly, but they've only rolled it out to some streamers, and I'm like, I want it, but they won't give it to me. And also, like, yes, you get more viewers. Like, I've had peak 2,000, I think,
Yeah.
on TikTok, but
It's churny, right?
they're not engaged. There's high churn. Everyone asks the same questions. There's quite a lot of spam. Like, all that stuff that's bad about streaming happens there more than anywhere else. So what I do is stream on TikTok at the start of a Twitch stream and then push everyone over.
Okay.
17th place.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think it's like a fundamentally different way of experiencing it. I think the best way would be through OBS, but vertically, so you have kind of two camera. Hang on, something happened. Yeah, big crash behind. Don't worry about it. So you have, like I do my TikTok videos where I have my steering wheel at the top and then the screen at the bottom, but it's not completely vertical. It's a bit
The gap in
more
front is
squarey.
now 1.5 seconds.
I think that would be a good setup. I need to work it out. Morning, Uncle Tashi. Good to see you.
David's made it over to Twitch.
Oh,
Welcome.
very nice. Yeah, Twitch is the one platform I've never done anything on actually, because, and I have thought about it from time to time. I have thought about should I stream on Twitch and make videos on YouTube, and I think that would be better algorithmically. But I personally like having my community knowing where my home is.
That's true. I know lots of people agree. Yeah.
But it's not good algorithmically to stream and make videos on YouTube. Anyone who's thinking about it, I can tell you it's not a good thing. It just does not. They don't play nice together. And if you add shorts in, like I did, that really doesn't play well. So my shorts, essentially, I've moved off to another platform where people really like short clips and stuff like that. But I just
The gap
basically I
behind
just
is
wish
now
YouTube would just
1.3.
bring across some of this functionality that Twitch do. Just copy some of it. Have the rating. Have the gifted subs. So it would be cool if you could gift a month subscription to someone,
Yeah.
so they can become a member for a month.
Get access to the lounge and stuff.
Yeah, it would be cool if in YouTube Premium you got a free every month. You got a free subscription, like a $1.99 or $2.99 subscription,
Your lap time was
Yeah.
2:01.
like you get with Amazon Prime. Uncle Tash says, "How is everyone? Let us know how you're doing in chat, everyone. Saturday morning in the UK. Anyone got any exciting plans for the weekend? Kind of getting in the swing of 2022 now. Pace looks really good, Callum. You're just kind of sitting in here very nicely.
Yeah. I'm just chilling out. I'm in,
Yeah.
in a groove now. Hi, Pro Driver.
Stu's good, very nice. So
Scooby fan, very cold and icy where you are. Where are you? Do let us know.
that BMW head is losing the rear a lot. I don't know if they're having an issue with tyres or something, but
I've been very kind to mine.
yeah, we can visibly see that it's sliding around. I think he's going to have a big moment at Cops. I'm going to predict it. Because once it goes there, you can't save it. It's just too fast.
Also, Prime sub, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So if you're part of Amazon Prime, you get a sub and then the creator gets the revenue. Like, how class is that?
Yeah, it's not like Google can't do something like that. But they released a blog post at the end of last year where they said, hey, we're going to do loads of stuff in 2022. And I remember thinking, companies don't really do that anymore, tech companies. Tech companies just do it. you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
don't say, "Oh, this is what we're going to do." They just roll it out. So I was a bit skeptical. Oh, he's had another big
Where's he
snap ahead.
going?
Yeah, another big snap. Is your Twitch at Callum Races, Callum? Because I've got your
It is.
YouTube again. Okay. Yeah, Dan, it's at Callum Races on Twitch. Just-
Twitch.tv/Callum Races.
Make him
Mates
do
are
all
all
the
over the
work.
place.
Focus on your exits.
Watch out for this Audi behind as well. Get you in a second, Z. It's just like high stakes moments. Yeah, he's struggling a lot, that BMW. I think he's overcooked those tyres.
I learned that lesson the hard way yesterday.
Yeah.
Right, might need to make a move at the end of the straight
Yeah,
if we
we'll
can.
see. He was very close to losing it last time, so
Okay, might stay away then.
yeah, I don't know if I should message this Audi. He's on the light. He might just kind of mess everything up. Yeah, he's had another big twitch. I think you just got to be savvy here.
Yeah. Savviness engaged.
Yeah. And the guy behind us started in P3, by the way. So Audi was in P3, was in a big
One
accident.
of the deaths earlier. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he carries so much speed in there.
He's braver than I am.
He's good through there, to be fair. He's really good through there. Right, see what happens. What you could do, you could let... Oh, what's he doing?
On your left. Hold your line.
Right, that Audi's going to hang it around the outside.
Hold your line.
He's by your
That's
rear
very
wheel.
bad.
Hold your
I'll let
line.
him go.
Yeah, you might want to just release him and let him have a crack at the
Clear
BMW.
left.
We pick up the spoils.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Fafnir says, I think YouTube doesn't want new content creators anymore. It just wants to push the same 30 channels.
That's a good hot take. I like that.
I think YouTube, it wants to keep people on the platform. There's no... I don't think there's any secret about that. It just wants... So it's all... YouTube is all about the viewer experience. It's absolutely right. And it wants people to be engaged and actually wants people to enjoy the content. So they keep coming back to YouTube.
Is that YouTube very much like values trust and it's like imagine it knows a format, i.e. reacts or vlogs a while ago or that sort of thing, and it's like, whoa, this works, I'm sticking to this. And then someone comes along with a new idea that works, but they're like, oh no, we don't trust that, and they won't push it. Whereas TikTok's like, oh my god, what's this, and it'll go for it.
Yeah, 100%. YouTube is way more conservative in like how it pushes out new content.
The gap behind is
Yes.
now
So
2.9
my
seconds.
Gran Turismo 7 content guaranteed will get thousands of views, even if I just put out literally a screensaver, which I did.
We see that at Driver 61. It's
Yeah.
like one format will always get a certain amount.
But I do iRacing, and it doesn't, because I haven't got that trust of YouTube when it comes to iRacing yet. And if you have another creator, like another big creator who releases a GT7 video, who's bigger than me, it won't do as well as my content because they haven't yet got that trust in that specific niche. So YouTube's really advanced. It knows what kind of content I'm doing. You can just look down my playlist and see which content does better than other content. Whereas TikTok, I think, seems to just give everything a little bit of a chance. And because it doesn't, that's why it generates these memes and it generates this culture of, certain tracks suddenly become popular, and like that emotional damage meme and stuff like that has become popular again because it gave it a chance and people responded well to it. So TikTok actually generates trends. YouTube just kind of like is very conservative at consolidating trends, I think.
That's fair, I think.
Which is why I like, and I know I did a poll on YouTube. I said, does anyone have TikTok? Does anyone want to go over now? I think it was like 80% of people like, I'm never going to get TikTok. So 80% of people who responded to that poll on YouTube, probably about 1,000 votes. That's 800 people said, I'm never going to get TikTok.
Give it a year, they'll be there.
But as a creator, I like having that space where I can just try random stuff. And it just won't be penalised out of the gate.
There's also something to be said, and I think I've benefited from this by being the first on a platform to do a thing.
Yeah.
Pressure on.
I
Don't
think
give it
that's
any
helped.
respite.
Like iRacing, there's not that much iRacing on TikTok. There's sim racing, but it's
Yeah.
generally like Forza and F1.
Yeah, the big people from YouTube and Twitch aren't there.
No.
So I've always been amazed at the genuine interest and passion for sim racing there is on TikTok, because I assume there wouldn't be any. I always assume TikTok, people who have TikTok, they don't have sim rigs, but it's, as Callum's shown, it's actually not true. It's very surprising. You've got to remember that the biggest app in the world at the moment, and the biggest single site for all web traffic, I believe, is TikTok globally. Zoo says, not exciting, but need to do a weekly shop shortly. What is your supermarket of choice, guys? That is a good one, actually. I quite like Sainsbury's. I don't like Tesco. I'll tell you why I don't like Tesco. Is because they do a lot
Stick
of
with
offers.
him. Keep him under pressure.
I don't like the branding. I don't particularly like blue and yellow as a colour combo. And also...
I thought they're blue and red.
no, their offers are blue and yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And their offers are only for club card members, and I don't have a club card. So I feel like it's a closed shop.
They are pushing out more and more now.
Yeah. Well, it's smart, isn't it? All that data. They were doing all the data tracking before it was cool.
Yeah.
You've just done a
Hey, welcome,
201.
Josh.
Well, you can call me in when I need fuel because I'm not looking at that.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome, Josh. Yeah, let us know in the chats what are your supermarkets of choice. Does anyone go Audi? What's the shortcut for to bring up the relative?
Tab?
Oh, it's F1, but it's... Oh no, my keyboard.
Oh yeah, not in the car. In the car, it's.
Yeah, F1 or whatnot.
Get out the way now, mate. Come on.
You know you unticked your tyres, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want.
So you got 8.6 laps to go.
Well, I think if you're getting in, we may as well take tyres.
Yeah, I'll tick him.
Come on, it's hammer time then. We use up these tyres.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep catching him here, and there's nothing you can do.
Fafnir saying Lidl for life. Josh,
Lidl's good.
Audi do knock off Domino's stuff. For pizzas, if you have a supermarket near you, I can almost guarantee you can get a better pizza in your supermarket than you can get from Domino's. Unless you really like that Domino's crust. I now just have a stack of pizzas in the fridge and freezer at any time, and it honestly saves me a lot of money because I never feel like, oh, I should order a pizza. Andrew says Lidl Jaffa Cakes rule. Yeah, that's what I really want to know. I really want to know, are there any own brand products that are better? He's in real trouble, this guy. That are better than the main product, like the branded products. Like, I think Morrison's barbecue sauce is one of the goat tier
Come on,
barbecue
pass
sauces.
him already.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like 40p.
P17.
Cheese at Audi's fantastic. I've heard a lot about the meat and cheese at Audi. I've heard good things. It's funny how this guy got past us, looked pretty good, and now he's just like literally all over the shop. I think you're completely in his head.
Right.
You're going to have him here, I reckon.
Let me buy.
Car right.
Yeah. Hang it.
Still there.
Yeah,
Clear
you
right.
tapped out. You got it. Nice move. Very nice move. Get up on the replay.
That's the
everyone.
stuff. We'll have some more of that.
We just threw up a replay of
The
that.
guy
Callum.
behind's catching. The gap's now
E.
0.3.
Yeah, Uncle Tashi was saying you need to send it as the send was happening. Sending that send support.
You read my mind.
Yeah.
It's all over you. Keep your exit
He knows
speeds up,
how we
stay
roll,
smooth.
how we operate.
I was getting really frustrated behind him. I was like,
see-
come on, I need to find somewhere.
So he says the Morrison's fresh stuff is very good. And Andrew says little versions of Mars bars are better than the real thing. That is
Wow.
what happened.
Sorry, the Mars bar thing.
That's the
I disagree. I had a little Mars bar once, and I was like, "What is this?"
Whoa, Andrew, you're coming in here with that fake news. Andrew, what's particularly good about a little Mars bar? Why? In what way is it better? Who's this guy? Oh, this is a lap car, by the way. I think we were racing this car early on. I remember it.
Right side.
That's her
clear
Sophia
right.
Ridpass teammate. That's the Ridpass.
Oh,
car.
really?
Yeah, something weird's happened there.
It's a weird place to do it.
Yeah, if she's 3K, then her teammate must be lower, so...
B16.
Inori says Kireth's replay thing is god tier. Yes, it is.
And what I do with those, at the end, if they're good, I upload them to TikTok.
It's like a content machine.
Yeah. It's not fully... I want it to be one button, and as I'm streaming, it will just do it itself. That is the ultimate...
So how do you create like another canvas, if you like, that's vertical? And then record into that, or do you just record it in horizontal?
No, yeah, so I record it horizontal and then incorporate it into my video editor, and then double layer it, crop out the webcam, move the webcam up top, and then portrait more. It's not fully portrait because it's squashed a little bit, and then render it. So what I have, the closest I've got to make it quick and easy, is I have automated templates that I can drag over the clips and it will format them in the right place. That makes sense?
Oh yeah, I've done that. I thought you were doing it like immediately on the fly because that would be class.
No, that's what I want to do. So I'm sure on my stream deck, I could press a button and it will open my video editor. It will import the latest clip. It will apply the relevant templates, and then it will export it, which will take like 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
And then upload it, because I could do it all with macros, but macros are just so risky. That's why anything that's properly integrated in the stream deck is so good.
Yeah.
You're pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Welcome, Mosquito. Australia is in the house.
You ready to get in 6 laps?
Yep. I haven't driven since last night, but I'm ready for Levity.
Mate, what are you
Clear left.
doing?
Clear left.
I think just, cut him off. So a big part of Andrew about the Audi Mars bar is the price. Which is completely fair enough.
Oh no. Sorry, Kireth, I'm not giving you many off tracks to play with.
Just through paying the favour. Welcome, Matt Halliday.
No.
Oh gosh, he very nearly punted us there.
I got on the throttle hard to get away from him.
I feel like,
yeah, we want tyres.
yeah. I feel like as a point of principle, we should make it very difficult for this guy though.
Yeah. I just don't want to get rammed.
Yeah. It says on the front of his car, no pace race. And they're sponsored by Crocs, so make of that what you will.
They have good taste.
Yeah.
But they're Crocs in sport mode. Maybe that's why he's got so much pace now.
Maybe. He's not the most consistent driver.
Neither am I today.
It's a difficult track, honestly. A lot of people really don't like Silverstone, but I think it's a very technical track. It's one of the biggest challenges as a track. It's right up there with Spa, in my opinion, actually.
And Suzuka for me.
Yeah.
The only thing Spa's got is that it's not on like a big airfield.
Yeah.
Like it's in the mountains, and that's what's cool.
That's the only thing against Silverstone. There's two things against Silverstone. Firstly, if you actually go there, the traffic is horrendous.
Yes,
and it's actually quite
true.
difficult to get around, and it feels temporary because it's flat. Like the grandstands feel temporary. They're not like they're all on scaffolding basically.
So you could plonk this track anywhere in the world on
Yeah.
a flat surface, and it would be the same.
Exactly. You can have it as like a mat and just roll it out.
Yeah.
That's against it. And yeah, so two things: the kind of
That lap
traffic
was
and the
at 201.8.
flatness. But as a track, it's superb. I don't think I've ever done a 24. I've done 12-hour race. I don't think I've ever done a 24-hour race.
I haven't.
And I'd quite like to drive it in real life, actually, for a track day or something like that. Just do that. Welcome, Hans and Martin, rolling in together. You've been out for a morning jog. Right. So Callum, have you binded anything interesting to your stream deck for iRacing? Anything helpful? So I've got spacebar.
My emotional damage mean, that's the most interesting
yeah.
thing. Obviously scenes, my hue lights I can change.
But have you got anything iRacing specific, like...
Oh, I've got unticked tyres and fuel on a combo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's a good one.
But I've been trying to do some research to like find the best things, but there's nothing that's like really game-changing.
I don't think anyone's really researched it, though, so I think there's game-changing stuff out there that no one's thought of.
So I think it's to do with crew chief. So crew chief can do all of these things, but also he can like read out about specific cars and like do stuff like that.
So
I'd love to have a button. It's like, tell me about the car in front. Oh, they started P3. They pitted 2 laps ago. Like
that's a great idea.
Their iRating's this. Like I'd love to know that.
That is a great idea. Yeah. So because we always have crew chief running. Have a crew chief menu. Go into that car. Yeah, because crew chief can reel out loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone for it here.
Hold your line.
He's in a hurry.
Hold your line.
Ooh. Nicely done.
Clear right.
He's got nowhere to go here, really. He'll probably get a better exit. Nice. Oh, Ali's doing a driving day there this summer. Christmas present from the missus. Very nice, Ali.
Oh, class. You'll enjoy
nice.
that. Is that the like Formula Renault thing? Formula 4? Or is it like a supercar or something?
I've done the Formula Ford stuff at Silverstone, but it's on the Stowe circuit. It's not on the main circuit. Oh, he's probably going to go for it here.
Still there.
Side by
Still
side.
there.
Be very... Give the space here.
Hold your line.
Yeah, nice. Nice, nice. Really nice. Really
Hold your
nice.
line. Clear left.
Oh, my words. Uncle Tashin, this guy needs to bugger
right.
off. Whoa.
Clear right.
That Porsche's just sitting behind with the popcorn.
Yeah.
Wiley's run a 10k around Silverstone. Yeah, I think they do like the Red Bull Wings for Life races where they run at racing circuits.
That'd be cool.
Hey Joe, I'm using iRacing SDK for my overlays. I'm not massively in love with it, to be honest. I think it's quite resource intensive. Ali, he's doing a supercar thing, but also the Formula Renault. Oh, whoa, 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 this guy.
16th place.
Say right.
Left?
Yep, that guy was behind us early in the race and binned it.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the AMG.
Cheers, Pritch.
So I think you're boxing in 2.
Top tier defending. Yeah, I'm just trying to annoy him, to be honest.
Nice, Joe. Joe Press says you helped me find a PC for iRacing, and now I've got one, and I've started iRacing. Very nice, Joe.
Yeah, boy.
That's what we like to hear. Let us know what I just did a video on kind of what series you can do in iRacing and Formula V, Mazda Rookies, and how you go up from there.
The USF Championship is my new favourite.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm loving it.
Hold your nerve, just
It's like
smooth, no mistakes.
Mazdas, so it's slow and there's good racing, but it's single-seaters, so
I don't do enough single-seater stuff. I should totally do the F3 Championship.
I would say do USF first.
Okay.
F3 wants to kill me all the time.
The thing is, if you touch in F3, you die. You're dead.
Yeah.
It's like there's no touch and get away with it.
USF is that, but you have a fast repair.
Oh, okay. Rex on a track day at Silverstone. It's not harder than it looks, especially with other cars around. I can imagine. I've done a track day at the Nürburgring, but that's different because it's not a wide racing track.
I imagine you can't push too hard.
You don't want to because of the insurance. I imagine it's similar at Silverstone.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
If you break that barrier, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Although at Silverstone, if you break a barrier, you've probably got bigger problems to worry about.
Oh yeah, that is true. They just bring the bill to your hospital bed. 2 laps.
Yep. Right, Joe says, all I've done so far is Mazda Cup. Not sure what to move on to really. Touring cars or Ferrari GT3. Not into open wheel as much. If you're going to pick up a car, I can still recommend the Ferrari GT3 because you can do, I think at D license, you could do Ferrari GT3 fixed.
And they're once an hour, which is good.
Yeah. But they have a reputation of being very aggressive, but that's probably because they are D licensed racers. So if you do Ferrari fixed, if you buy a Ferrari, do Ferrari fixed.
The next car is Suarez.
And then get your eligibility to get ranked up, then at C license you can do you can do this. So then you can do the VRS Endurance with a mate, and then you're basically doing iRacing.
As soon as you start racing with mates, it changes it. It's like it becomes so much better.
They should do, Callum. They should do a rookie endurance
That lap
series.
time was
They really should, right?
2:01.5. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Like even just like Mazda 2 hours, like you have minimum participation like 20 minutes or something. Welcome Dan Poll. Are all the cars GT3? Yes. So VRS Endurance, all cars are GT3. IMSA is GT3 and LMP2, and European Endurance, aka Le Mans Racing, is GTE and LMP2. It's all a bit complicated at the moment. I don't like how IMSA just dropped GTE. I think that was a classy move.
It's all for money, like for saving money.
Yeah, it's all...
We all love GTEs, but Ferrari have to go and make that,
Exactly.
you know, develop that car separate. It's not a GT3 car on steroids. It's like a whole custom-built race car, and manufacturers aren't
I feel
into
like
that.
it worked when like WEC were doing it and IMSA were doing it. There was enough incentive. But now IMSA have gone GT3 and WEC, you know, maybe didn't want to change it, or they felt like they needed to run it more. So now you've got the split.
It's a shame because so many people love those GTE cars.
Let's see how wide you can make this
And
thing.
I don't think they'll be remembered. They won't be like iconic.
No.
They'll just fade away.
They're not like GT1 or GT2.
Exactly, yeah. But like, I think every so often we'll remember, like, do you remember driving the GTEs? Like, they had like no ABS. Right, so you got 1 point. You have to box now, I think, Callum.
Yeah, I do.
Right,
You ready?
Yeah, let me check my steering wheel's working.
The car
Box,
ahead
box!
is Carmichael.
Box. Right.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit 80 kilometers per hour.
Clear left.
That was a
Activate
hesitant
limiter.
entry. Right, let me look at the tyres very quickly.
Yep. If they're above 80, let's double them.
Okay. 71.
Let's change them.
Right, let's get live. Oh, I'm hungry.
Nice.
Pro driver, hi. Sorry to guys in chat, I was ignoring. I struggle to read chat and not crash.
Right, limiter on. I'm going to take it very steady on the way out because I'm quite
Yeah, man.
cold. Great stint, Callum. Really good stint.
Thank you. I'm sorry about the off tracks.
That's right. There's a lot of chaos at the beginning, and you avoided it all.
Well, that was 4 of the 12.
Right, changing tyres.
The lead car's pitting.
I expect other people are going to be doubling, but that's fine. I think we'll have pace towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt some people double that.
It's also just safer. Like, you can double and spin once, and you may as well have had new tyres,
Yeah.
you know?
What? On the move?
Right, you're racing on exit
With the same
with
guy?
our favourite
Your exit is
BMW,
clear.
yeah?
Watch the white line.
Is it the same driver or new driver?
I don't know. He's called Philip.
I can't remember.
I've forgotten what the other guy was called. I'll let you settle in while I look. Same driver. Nope, different driver.
Okay, good.
The car in front of us is Vieira.
I'm not going to defend this, so we'll see what he does. Do you cut this a lot, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Late.
Yeah,
All the way, okay. And do you do a V here or do you hug it?
I hug it. Depends what line I've taken in. Like when I defended, I V'd it. But
Yeah. And cops before the 50?
yes. And like
Fourth
dab, full, like trail it gently all the way in.
and power on the apex.
Yeah. Right, he's looking.
On your right. Clear right.
It'd be silly to do that. Yeah, nice.
And then third gear
Right.
exit. Okay.
Yeah, third gear exit all the way out. Lovely.
Nice.
What series are we driving? This is VRS Endurance. Oh, sorry, you're talking to Pro Driver. Series, a lot of crashes in 1 week. Would you recommend going to the other rookie series? In any rookie series, you're going to have crashes. What I would say is just really focus on quali and get away from them. Like, really grind it. Get your quali times. And then that's how you get out of rookies, I say. But then, to be honest, rookies, you treat it as a time to get streetwise, you know? Because you're going to need to. So you may as well do it there.
22nd place.
Nice line. Formula V, yeah, I would say Formula. I never really got into Formula V. I mean, it wasn't there when I was in rookies, but I tried it and
Yeah, the one I never got into was Skip Barber. I just don't really like how those cars handle.
They're lethal.
Yeah. You can't push them at all. No downforce.
Nice. Good settling in lap so far. Nice.
Yeah, I think the guy behind is going to keep me honest. So,
Probably good.
yeah.
I meant to ask you actually, what do you do for music on your streams? Do you have some playlists?
Yeah, I have
like,
playlists on Spotify. You can get copyright
Time
free
to get
ones.
defensive, mate.
So obviously I'm having quite a bad exit for cops.
Car right. Hold your line.
Not
Clear
backing
right.
out, he's still there. Now he's backed out. And he's compromised his line, he'll be slow out.
Yeah, I had to kind of go a bit deeper there.
It's just about getting in your flow, like even if it's not the optimum line, like
Yeah.
just rock with it.
Thanks, mate. Joe says, are there any deals to look out for on iRacing?
At
mean-
Christmas.
I think you never ever get a deal on a track or a car, do you?
No. Well covered?
I mean, so far it's a good little battle we got here.
Yeah. Really good battle. What are they called? No pace race.
This guy heads really slow, I think.
E20.
We should go try Mazda at Alton, it's so fun. Yeah, I had a race around there. Not good for SR, I'd say, because of all the chicanes. He's going to look. Oh, God.
I'm quite a bad
He's
line
just trying to put you off there.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he's trying to do. Nice. Oh my God! Sorry, I shouldn't shout on stream while you're driving. I've just been affiliated.
Oh, nice. You got the email. So what does that mean exactly?
I can click a button to play an ad.
Oh, nice. Hey.
That's cool. They don't let you do that on YouTube.
You can actually in the stream. You can press.
Oh,
that
can
button.
you?
Yeah, I've never ever done it.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm playing an ad. It's my first one. All right. Right, slow in front. It's that same team
Yeah, I'll try and get him an exit.
with 1.2k.
Oh, he's
Get
gone
that
very
exit.
wide there.
Right, yeah.
Inside or
That's
outside? Inside, inside. Oh, whoa, okay, outside.
Can you see your smile in the paint?
Left side. Still there.
Hit us with some marketing. Yes, Fafnir.
Hold your line. Clear left.
No. This has got crash written all over it, mate.
What are your thoughts on giving this guy a trial run in front? I just think he looks
Right
angry.
side.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Clear
was that?
right.
I gave
Oh my
I drove
God.
off the road. I drove off the road.
P21.
I got a
Don't let him get
slow
away.
down. I went so wide. Tell me what that's
was-
like, honestly.
You'll need to slow down
No,
if you
there
don't
was,
want a
you
penalty.
left just enough room for a car. No, okay, so
I didn't.
you
leave
were
nothing.
taking the normal line,
Yeah.
right? And just before the apex, there was room on the inside of the track
Yeah.
for a car at that point, but not when you were going to get to the apex.
Yeah.
And he just jammed it down the inside. I'm surprised there wasn't much more netcode.
Okay. I
He could have killed you.
I thought I was driving. I was like, I'm going to get an off track here to give him the space. Maybe I didn't give him that space though.
No. You on the apex, you took the perfect line. It's just
Yeah.
he jammed his nose in.
Anyway,
That's not your fault. How's the car?
seems okay.
We'll need to pit for fuel. 0 tenths into the race.
Let's try and get back in the slip. Good battle with this guy though, to be fair, isn't it? I think it's a different. Did you say it's a different driver, Philip?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Okay.
Hey, Cupia.
We've raced this guy before. I recognise the name.
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
I think I have to restart stream. What? To get subs? Really? I've got a sub-only chat button.
Oh, nice.
I think it's happened, guys. I think it's happened.
Video.
What's my opinion on F1 2021? It's a great game. I just value different things in a racing game. Like for me, the fact it's more realistic and the team racing is the biggest thing. Like the endurance team races, and you can't do that in F1.
Yeah, you'll never get the NF1. Obvious reasons.
Yeah. So that's the biggest deal for me. And I like that on iRacing. Yes, last night I raced Tony Kanaan, right? You don't do that on F1. You know, you don't have pro drivers there. You know, I've been on the same track in iRacing as Fernando Alonso as well. He was in a different class, but still.
Oh, thanks, Tyson, for being a member for 8 months.
Oh my god.
I need to get my 12-month badges made. I make them all myself, and I didn't think I'd ever get that far, but
That's class. That's really cool.
they should do that on Twitch, where you can. Maybe they do, probably do.
Tyson's very active in my streams as well. He's
Tyson's
all
on
over-
TikTok as well.
Oh yeah, true.
Big T Racing. Well, I just need a little bit more getting this guy slip. 1.5 behind. I am losing a little bit on my delta from
The
session
gap in front
best.
is now 1.5 seconds.
Oh, it's going up. Maybe that's, I don't know. Hard to tell. Looks like you had quite a bad line now. You've been taking some interesting lines, sir.
Yeah. Can't drive there, sir.
Oh, sorry, Muzz. I'll update that. I need to put my GT Omega affiliate link in as well. Get 5% discount. I'm not spamming it at the moment because they don't have any stock, so it's no point.
My chat want me to restart the stream.
Go for it. I think it's less of an issue on Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's like you just join the same stream again.
Yeah. Whereas on YouTube, that would be just like career ending.
Yeah. It would be. Right, we back. There we go. That was it.
I felt like it was a rude move from this guy.
It was.
I can't see the
It was.
outside, but I don't know.
I mean, I want to see your opinion when you see it,
Yeah,
because it was rude. Rude is the right term. Like in F1, that would be a pen, definitely. It's like jamming your car into a space that's not really there.
Dare I say a little bit Max Verstappen like.
Oh, I hate it when people say that.
Or at Silverstone, I guess a little bit Hamilton like.
I'm gonna have to rant now.
Now I've
because
confused you.
like, Max Verstappen is wiser than that. I think those sorts of I'll jam it in here, but he doesn't do that unless he knows it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I think he's learned that from earlier in his career when he did do that.
Off track.
I think he's much more streetwise than people think, because when he does do that, he gets it done.
Medina is closing in. The gap is now 0.5.
Good point, Miz.
Yeah, still can't.
Game says and whatnot.
Thanks for the effort, though, guys. Sodogo, hi. He clipped the sausage, which straightened him up. That could be true. That could be true.
Did I clip the sausage?
No, he did.
Oh, and then he
Don't
bounced
make it easy
into
for
us.
him. Make him go the long way around.
Yeah, I mean, he was never going to make it anyway, but still.
Right, this guy has got serious pace.
Yeah.
On your left.
Flying.
Have it.
Clear left.
Sent. How did he stop it?
This
from
is his
there?
black and orange car. Do you remember?
Come on, don't let him get away.
This car was
Oh.
super aggressive back in Yellowstone. I don't
I only
mind.
saw
The gap
the
to
front
Medina
car.
ahead is now 0.4.
Yeah, I don't mind watching this battle.
22. Push now.
Yeah.
We need more speed.
German sim race. I've had a falling out with Austrian sim racing, but not German sim racing. Austrian guy like deliberately rammed me. He got a ban because I reported him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like Austrian esports team, and I was racing him. He was like all of the official liveries, all that stuff. I went on his profile when I reported him, and he's like, he's a legit driver, but he just got angry, I think.
Welcome, Lee P. Good to see you.
Oh wow, yeah, the guy in front is 5.8k iRating.
Who is?
My word. Sergio in front.
Oh, okay. Oh, fine. So he is rapid then.
Yeah. I don't know what his teammates like.
What? Minus.
200 iRating, yeah.
I think there might be a crash here. I remember once I was driving at Silverstone. I got in the car. The driver before had a few incidents. There was some kind of damage, and cops was just impossible. There was just no stability. I've never been so afraid of a corner in my life. And then we fixed it, and it was fine. And I was like, oh wow. Leafy says, why does Callan have followers only chat? I think it's the same we have on here, Leafy. It just seems like a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, I do it. Because it's, you know, my Twitch account's a week old.
Yeah.
So, you know, followers matter.
I think it just stops spam. I've had less spam since I've done it. And if anyone wants to chat, they'll probably subscribe anyway.
Yes, I took the same reasoning, yeah. This battle ahead is looking interesting. He looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, I just dropped off a bit there.
That's all right. It's probably wise, mate.
Such a weird corner, this one. You don't see the apex till so late. You don't know if you've made it or not.
Also, guys, what ad did you get when I clicked the ad button? Was it that Iron Brew Tutti Frutti one? That's a thing with Twitch, actually, that sucks. Is that I think they have far fewer advertisers, and so you always get the same one. You used to get the Travel the Worlds with Audible, like every time you click on anyone's stream, and now it's like an Iron Brew ad, and it's 60 seconds long.
Do you get skippable ads?
No.
The gap
60
behind
seconds
is
or
now
nothing.
1.8.
I suppose it's good for the advertisers. They know that people are
Yeah.
watching them.
also want to see what CPM's like compared to YouTube.
Just need a bit more pace through there. I really want to catch up with these guys.
Behind.
Oh, he's gone for
Got
it.
a good space behind. He's gone for it, but he hasn't got it done. Flight of the Panther, thanks for following. There's a nice livery ahead.
That looked interesting.
Oh, he's off. I want to see what happened. Hang on. Did he just run wide? Did he get punted?
He might
Just
just
ran wide.
overcooked it at farm.
Oh, big snap. Big snap.
Yeah, Martin asked Callum, how different is this Ferrari to the old one? Difficult to tell, actually. I mean, I enjoyed driving both. This one feels a bit livelier.
To me, they blended all into the same thing. The sound is quite different, I thought. When I first got it, I jumped on a track and was like, "Oh, this is cool." But it felt different. But I couldn't tell you why.
I couldn't tell why, unfortunately.
Loopy's here.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to the broadcast. He's off again. Are you going to watch the virtual
You're gaining on
Le
the guy
Mans
in front.
24?
The gap is
Probably will drop
0.2.
in. I know Jimmy's doing it. He said he tweeted he didn't get a seat, but he was cool with it. And then obviously someone saw huge marketing opportunity.
Oh,
gave him
yeah.
a seat.
He'd be mad. I don't know
Clear
why.
left.
Oh, the send. We
Clear
love
left.
it. Go. He's got a run slightly.
Just letting him in there.
Lambo behind's interested as well, bear that in mind.
Porsche.
Oh, he's backing up. Oh, is it a Porsche? Sorry. That's
Yeah,
a
I'll probably
Lambo.
watch it. But
Stick to the
I'll
plan.
just watch
Don't be
Jimmy's, to be
intimidated
honest, I
here.
think.
it'll be interesting because I don't really do R-Factor 2, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's a bit different to watching an iRacing one.
I do want to see what it's like, because I want to keep an eye on. I do know I'm very sim specific. Like, I don't do anything. I do iRacing and only iRacing.
Yeah.
So I would like to branch out a bit more. Kieran, Callum got me into iRacing and now I have no money. Sorry.
It's always a danger.
We've all been there.
See, Wiley.
Sorry, Kieran. I hope you're enjoying it. At least you're bankrupt and having fun, you know?
Yeah, there are worse things to spend your money on.
90 euros in the last days? In the last 3 days? Oraki, slow down, mate.
What, on iRacing stuff?
Yeah, slow down.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, that stuff.
Yeah, focus on a series.
Oh, it is a Lambo behind now. Was it always a Lambo, or did it...
It was, yeah.
Oh, no, okay. Whoops. My bad. I probably shouldn't be looking in such detail at my mirrors.
Kieran, it's brilliant, to be honest, but food is also important. Yes, it is. Save some money for food.
Morning,
We
Andy.
did a open lobby yesterday in iRacing.
Oh, nice.
Spa, and it was the F1 car.
Yeah.
Me and F1 Ellie was streaming together, and then like Drive Dead 12 and Dirt Chocolate jumped in.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know who they are.
Heard
They're both Veloce people.
yeah. Lots of crew.
It was just pile up after pile up, but good fun. Right, you seem to be gaining on him and dropping the Lambo now, which is good.
Cool.
Come on, nail him already.
I mean, his lap times are not quick. They're 2:03s.
You've just done a
Yeah.
2:03.2.
It's so aggressive.
It's where we are. So at least we're racing.
It's because the slip is so big, you can't get away, really. love the way iRacing does the like backfires in the Lambo. You hear like a big snap.
Corvette as well, GT3 Evo.
You could see Ellie's improvement yesterday though. That's good. I'm glad you could see that. I think to begin with, she was a little overwhelmed. It's a lot to learn going from a Mazda to an F3. But once we did that groundwork, the F1 was fine. Like, she just picked that straight up. So, it's good. Yeah, Ellie's an interesting one, because she's come from doing F1 2021 and gone straight to iRacing.
Should I stick a wheel up the inside of cops? No. What would Christian Horner say?
Horner would be annoyed. You just don't stick a wheel up the inside of cops and then flash back to his F4 career where he did exactly that.
This is good. I feel like we're putting pressure on him.
Yeah, this is great. You'll get him in stow. Look at this run. Go on, go.
I don't know. We're not great on the straight for whatever reason.
Yeah, if you looked at the car.
Oh, is it a bit damaged now?
I mean, it's crinkled around the edges.
I'll go for it again here. Just force him wide. Yeah, it's 100% raceable. I just suspect we have some optionals that maybe down the straight aren't great, but most importantly, it's good in the corners.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like a beat up leather wallet.
Okay.
It looks fine.
Close.
It's
Keep
just
the pressure on.
not factory fresh.
P22.
Andy, I should be doing the rule later at one of the slots.
You doing it solo?
Yeah,
Nice.
has to, I think.
That's the.
Oh,
That's
the
the way.
Lambo.
He's a way back.
Oh,
Left side.
whoa, my guy. What the
Clear left.
Mates.
what was that about? Again, I left the space.
Bad luck, mate.
So I'll tell you how I felt. I felt like I left a load of space. And I'd given up the corner.
Exclamation mark dive bomb. I haven't got that map yet. What do I need to play?
That's
when
what
we
the
do
Stream
that?
Deck's for, right? A Stream Deck for these automatic messages.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, chat?
That was awful. IMO. I saw it from top view. I was like, what has he done?
Well, let's introduce him
Just
to our
ignore it,
BMW
it'll go away.
friends.
Hey, RDY.
We didn't get any instant points, did we? Hopefully 0x.
I don't know how, because he hit you at some pace.
I'm a bit worried about instant points.
Like, he's pointed nowhere near the apex. Like, he is not even... like, if he'd taken that line without hitting you, he was going off the track.
Chat are saying dive bomb. Oh, we're getting eaten up here.
Okay.
On your right.
Try and hang it around
Hold your line.
outside.
Hold
Well
your
done.
line. Clear right.
I don't like that terminology, because dive bombs can be good moves.
This Ferrari is so slow, Callum.
What, in a straight line?
No, this one ahead of us.
Oh, yeah, wow. Christ.
How many times have we
Okay.
seen them?
23rd
They're
place.
P28.
On
3
your
laps
left.
down.
Clear left.
They're slowing down the BMW behind you.
Good. Right, it's going to become a real bloodbath, this.
Real SS, thanks for following.
I just thought that wasn't a cool move.
No, totally not. Callum is a dive bomb specialist. You could.
Callum
The
is.
front is now
I don't know, I'm not
0
sure.
seconds.
Right, so my problem with the dive bomb thing, people in sim racing go, oh, that's a dive bomb. It's like, well, yeah, it's a good, you can overtake that way, and it's okay, and we shouldn't all moan about it. When it's not okay, is when they make contact like that.
No, I think it's okay, and people in my chat will say I'm one of the most aggressive drivers when it comes to overtaking. But I think it's okay if you get the car stopped
The gap
around the
behind
apex.
is now
It's fine.
1.1 seconds.
Doesn't matter how far
Good
behind you come
move,
from.
actually. It's not fine, it's good.
Yeah, but if
And
you
so if you do that in real racing, you'll see it all the time in karting, in like early
Yeah.
formulas, like in F1. If you throw a dive bomb and the other person has to get out the way, that is still a good move.
But if you
take the risk.
But if you sail past the apex, it's almost not massively relevant where you come from. It's where you end up, I think. And if you end up miles past the apex, then
That's the right way to put it.
yeah, that's what I class the dive for. It's more about the bomb than the dive, in my opinion.
Yes.
And it's just a dive boat.
Oh, what a dive T-bone. I like it. I must say that Javier is the best dive bomber ever. So we have a Javier is our coup blanc.
Okay. Notorious.
He was a bit of a liability yesterday. I think that's why coup blanc's a meme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was he a bit of a nightmare?
He was a bit of a coup blanc, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So how many time left?
Blue flag.
Almost exactly halfway, actually.
Oh shoot, I'm getting a blue flag. P1's coming around. That AMG's gone wide again.
Right side, clear right.
What's that AMG done? What has he done there?
Blue flag.
BRB.
Yeah, taffy.
It caused any
Hey,
carnage, but he so nearly
What
did.
was he doing?
He was just rallycrossing, mate.
Will it rallycross?
And then he rejoined across the apex and then drove over the sausage curb. Probably got some damage.
You know how that AMG looks really long, sideways on?
Yes.
I just saw it sideways on. I was like, that is basically going to block like the whole track.
He's about to have another crash here.
Okay.
He's having a great time. John, mate, it's the effort that counts. His team name's Prisoners of
The gap
Azkaban.
ahead is now 0.8.
Hi, Neil. How are you doing? The fact they're not disqualified yet is incredible. Yeah, I wonder if they've done their drive-through yet.
That is true, actually. But that Ferrari is really weirdly slow. Ooh.
You good?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you made noise. Yeah, Neil, good, mate.
Right, P1's coming on, can let them through.
Yeah, he'll send it here, I think.
Quite a bit.
Just thinking about it.
Left side. Clear left.
Lambo's gone for it possibly, no? Maybe? Hard to tell. Oh, Lambo's gone around. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no!
What was
Clear
that?
left.
They've caused a massive pile-up. Are you good?
I think so, but the off-track situation is not good. That Lambo,
That's
honestly,
half distance. We estimate 30.
Your rear tail
This
lights
is
are a
fuel
bit
left.
square-eyed.
yeah, the
your front.
Audi's got a bent wang now. What's Lambo doing?
That was the most clumsy crash I've ever seen.
Oh, we did a proper sandwich there.
Yeah. we just got
I was just resigned to
Ferrari's
it. Like,
out.
yeah, so there's nothing I could do here. I came to a stop and I knew I was going to get crunched.
Yeah. Oh, so the Lambo spun, the R8 just stopped, and the BMW hit you. Oh god. Oh, the BMW lost his engine because of it.
Really?
Yeah, just loads of smoke coming out.
Oh, we got lucky then.
Ugh.
Such is life. We're still rolling. We didn't really lose much time, to be fair. It's just the off-track situation. What happened to that blue BMW? Did he just get away?
Yeah, I think he was
Come
fine.
on, man, send it already.
I would say the appropriate reaction to this
Yeah.
is we do have emotional damage.
Yeah.
And
I didn't play
physical.
it. I didn't play it.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
See, this is why we come here for fun. We don't come here for a P1 result. Because when you get put in a Ferrari sandwich, you can see the lighter side of it.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone over that sausage, that Lambo.
Oh!
That's not good for the... whoa, big slide.
Rip his underfloor.
Yeah.
I had a fun
Whoa,
experience.
who's this from behind?
He's come from nowhere. He's a blue
He's
flag.
come absolutely nowhere.
He's quick though. He's 2.7k. So
He's not. He's lap behind us. He's lap
mission.
behind us. Lambo's gone a bit weird.
Clear right.
He's a lap behind us, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I said blue flagger in the wrong way.
Okay.
You're gaining on the car in front.
You know what I meant.
Gap's
Well,
now
you didn't know what I meant.
0.4.
But, you know.
He is under blue flag conditions.
Yes, that's correct.
He's rapid though.
He's
I
pretty
think we're
fast.
just both really slow. Honestly, I think we're both really slow on the straight.
Well, we were both involved in the sandwich.
Yeah. That Lambo is all over the shop.
Oh my god, we got a trolley trade here, guys.
Where's... Yeah, okay, fine. That leader in the Audi is not, like, getting away massively now. I reckon they've got damage.
Roman's coming through. Okay, we got a 3K behind. Yeah, so the two people behind,
Yeah.
I would say if you get a good opportunity to let go, go, because they're quick.
Okay. Oh god, I don't like this at all.
I wonder if everyone's taken loads of wing out. Right, they're going to get you easy.
Yeah, I
here.
think we have... I think the damage is adding up a little bit. I'll stay right here.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Oh my gosh, that was close. Oh, Lambo's pitting, I think. No? Yes.
Okay. Oh, big send behind. Callum, you sure Javier's not driving the Lambo? I mean, he could have an alt account. We don't know that for sure. How can you base someone's pace off their iRating? Loopy, it's a
22nd
decent
place.
indication, I'd say.
Yeah, we don't have a lot else to go on, I think.
No.
It's not exclusive to True.
I'm not sure what's particularly controversial about that either. I mean, on GT Sport, you tell they're like A+ top split driver, you know.
Left side.
Send incoming. Stay wide. Stay
Still
wide.
there. Clear left.
Nice. Another one. This one is for position. No, it's not. That one was for position. Sorry, I'm not doing well on the spotting today. Oh, he's looking. I don't know why.
The car just generally feels a lot looser right now as well.
Yeah. There's kind of bodywork everywhere. The wang is straight, would be pleased
Oh,
to know.
nice. Great. That's the most important thing.
The sponsors will be happy.
Yeah.
You know? Fanatec on the back there.
Right, Ferrari train.
Nice line. Oh, that looks smooth.
It was nice.
Did that feel good?
It felt good, but we're losing time on the straight now compared to session best. So
Okay.
it's just is what it is.
We'll just take it when we pit.
So he says a lot of fun. Who needs a podium fight? Exactly. Some races we had podium fights, some races we were scrapping in the trenches. This is all racecraft as well, like understanding what moves are working, what aren't moving, where you get dive from.
It's where you put your race car.
Oh my word.
Oh, just a bit two-wheeling. Showboating.
The gap in front is
That
now
would have hurt in real life.
0.9.
Yeah.
Are we going to make it to the hour, by the way, with their fuel?
Flag.
Are we
Oh,
smashing?
let me do some quick math.
Math?
Well, they say like quick math. Or is it quick maths? I don't know. Is that how they say it?
In America, it's quick math.
On your left. Clear left.
What?
Oh, mate!
We'll need to pit to serve
Okay,
the penalty.
I'm going to go, yeah? Black flag. Off tracks.
Meatball?
No, it said wheels out of alignment. I can't see a meatball, but I've got a black flag.
Chat, anyone know if you can take a drive through
You need to
and
come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
like do repairs?
Car left. Clear
He's
left.
sending it.
It's that Lando again. They must have had a black flag. They must have had a drive-through. I'm just going to go through Callum and do the drive-through.
Yeah.
That one, I felt like I was a little bit closer. Like I wasn't all the way on the edge of the track.
Let me have a look.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Blue flag.
That one was more awkward.
No, he understood into you. There was room for a car.
Yeah.
He understood. And you going in, you're ahead, right? And
Yeah.
you still left room, which actually you didn't need to.
Yeah, I left room, but I didn't give completely up corner. All right, let's spot. So it said you've knocked your wheels out of alignment. I haven't got a meat ball.
That might just be crew chief figuring it out.
Okay.
Why do you have a drive-through? Because we've got too many incident points.
So we have me just take this drive-through now.
Yeah, just take it. We've had loads of like just knocks from people sending it.
Watch
We
your
got
speed.
one like first lap, which was always going to happen.
Yeah, we actually haven't picked up that many off tracks, I'd say.
Well, I did. You haven't.
I think that Ferrari head might be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Dare I say you don't lose too much time doing a drive-through here
Doesn't look like it.
because of the way the track works.
Yeah, you cut out that final chicane.
Yeah.
There's a car approaching. Don't
Club
cross the
corner.
white line.
Right. Black flag clears.
Okay, let's see where we're at. You're clear. Oh, a fellow sandwicher has joined us again.
Oh, nice.
He's a lap down. He was also part of the pilot.
Okay.
On board with Kireth here.
Right. Yeah, I should be streaming Raw later, Leapy. Work out what slot to do.
Kireth, do you have your wheel animation on?
Yes. In the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to keep it straight?
No, it's fine. I just get loads of heat for turning mine off. I don't know why.
I think
Because
it's
it
personal
gets in my
preference.
way.
The gap to Johnson ahead is now
I
1.3 seconds.
find it quite reassuring when it's synced up with my real hands.
Oh, fair.
Does that make sense? Like field of view and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It just, my brain likes it. But I completely get people that turn it off because it's unnecessary.
But what I do get, so for me, I'm like, well, I can see my wheel. I don't need another one. And the person's hands just get in the way.
Yeah,
But
I
then
just-
also,
Yeah.
I suppose if you're watching my display,
you can't see your.
the car's moving and you can't see how much they're turning the wheel, which is
Yeah.
bizarre. So I do get that.
I just like the fact that it maps one-to-one with real life. It kind of connects me with the sim. That's
Yeah.
it for me. Hopefully we can get into this Ferrari. Whoa, I'm going to have a moment there.
B27.
So, do you know if we're going to make it to the hour?
Ah, sorry. The,
Oh, we
the
had a
crash-
big moment. We had a big moment. Yeah. Poor time.
Didn't he blow his engine? Yeah, he did. Right. We're going to go up in the blimp, see what the canopy's like, and
Tyson, yeah. What people watching? Do you like the animated wheel on or off? Tyson actually likes it off. Is that to drive or to watch, though? From a watching perspective, do you like it on or off? Better with or without?
so you're going to have 9 laps.
It's telling me that I've got 20 minutes with fuel, so I think we're just going to make it just or there or thereabouts. I don't think we're going to get the white flag though.
You're right. Hang on.
The gap to Johnson in front is now 1.0.
Brando likes it off. Nice.
Let me just put my fuel calculator on it now, tell me. Overlays.
So you liked it on to watch. Okay, it's all good information, chat.
Yeah, this is.
That's both.
So I reckon you got slightly more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
But only slightly.
It's good news.
I can fuel save a bit.
Yeah. Ooh. Exactly, John Boy. Less than 2 months now.
V26.
Oh wow, it's a big snap. It's so when the car gets lighter, it's so different.
Yeah.
And I always feel like the damage has less effect when the car's lighter as well.
That's
It comes
true.
alive. Oh, he's gone very wide on this.
I drive USF and it's really fun. Yeah, I agree. It's a really good series. I've never really raced it before. And just like these past couple of weeks, they've had really good tracks on there. It's been really good.
What do you think?
Send it.
Right side. Clear right.
Nice. Bullied him out the way.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Well done. Nice front now.
That's the move where you get rewarded for either your bravery or stupidity, whichever one it is. But that is when you think about it, that's the move that's like, if you don't back out, we're going to crash. That is actually one of those moves.
So this Stefan, am I the only one in chat not playing iRacing? So Stefan, I used to watch iRacing, like all of Jimmy's
Johnson,
streams. I
closing the
loved
gap.
for
It's
years
now
before I was even
1.6.
like into sim racing. I would watch his endurance streams because to me they were just fascinating. Like in real racing, you don't get to see what the driver's doing, but in sim racing you do. And so I watched iRacing for ages before I got it.
V25.
So no, you're not alone.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I know a lot of Kireth's chat as well are GT Sport players.
Kind of says.
A lot are iRacing as well.
Yeah, I think amongst my stream viewers, lovely stream viewers, I think a lot of people really like both. On my content side, like videos, I've met many more people who only watch Gran Turismo and not iRacing.
That's fair.
Two different audiences, really. And I think it's probably because GT, you're only going down to Argos away from actually playing it. Whereas iRacing is, if you don't have it, you're a long way away from playing it usually. It takes big commitments to kind of get on it.
Yeah. Ellie said to me yesterday, she was like, how do I get a mini-map like you've got? And I was like, oh, that's a overlay pack you've got to install separately and pay for. And
Yeah.
she's like, what? They didn't even have a mini-map. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
How do you get your pretty graphics? That's an overlay. You got to pay for that. How do you get the setups? Oh yeah, I pay a membership for that. She's like, how much paying do you do?
It is mad when you think about it.
Oh yeah. She's like, on F1, I just go and click on the fastest guy and download his setup.
Let's try and catch up. Is that the Lando ahead again?
Hang on. Yes, it is.
Right, let's have him. Target acquired. The car's definitely switching on now, a bit lighter. Although it's
great.
Question whether we take any optionals.
Have you got an estimate for what the time loss is? It's about a second, I think.
I think about a second probably.
We'll look at the number, and what would the number have to be? There's 30 laps left. It would have to be less than 30 seconds.
I think it's possibly more a question of, because who wants to go? I'm happy for you to jump back in. Because I'm thinking I'm going to do Raw later. Or I can do second. I don't mind. But whichever one does it, I think it's more a question of, do we just want to have a fast car, or do we want to minimise time loss? Because I think it'll be over 30 seconds.
Okay.
So do we want to sit for a minute 30?
It's all body work.
Should be quicker.
I don't know. Let me do a poll.
Oh, gonna get off track. Ah, no. Okay. We are 5 away from DQ land.
The gap to Johnson behind is now 2.3 seconds.
What a lap variant for winning your first iRacing road race. Very nice. Was that in Mazda Rookies? Congratulations. Always an achievement to win a race. Always.
Always, yeah.
Kind of what I think, Callum, is if we have another crash, we're going to get DQ'd.
Yeah.
So
P24.
I'll just state it as a fact. I don't actually know what that means for the decision.
The option is your steering straight.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we take them.
Because we're not going to win this race, and we may as well have a fast car.
Yeah. Right. Let me run to the bathroom and I'll be back.
I mean, fingers crossed, chat, the optionals are less, but just don't know. You can see the delta now is much greener as the car's lighter. Cannot get any off track through there. Oh, that's fuel, okay. Don't think we're actually eating into that Lambo ahead. I think there'll be other drivers getting drive-throughs as well, possibly DQs. We'll start to hear it on the radio. Morning, Rory. What sort of the rule are you going to do? What's your iRating at the moment? A rare weekend stream from Rory. Everyone's going to look forward to that. Put your stream link in here, Rory, if you've scheduled it.
Right. All right, Jordan, catch you later. Five laps, cool.
Blue flag. The gap to Johnson behind is now 3.7.
Welcome, Road Runner. Welcome, Roland. Good to see you both.
Am I going to stream after this? No, that's it for today. I wish I could have done
Got
the
10
Raw.
minutes of fuel remaining.
Daytona Mazdas, yes, I'm in. But unfortunately, well,
The gap in front has increased to
I'm going to go eat meatballs
7.7.
in IKEA, basically, and buy furniture. So, it's not too bad.
Imagine if iRacing Sorry, imagine if IKEA did sim racing furniture. Everyone would have it.
Yeah.
Like a flat pack rig.
Mine's kind of like that. Like wooden flat
Yeah.
pack.
They do gaming stuff. They partner with Asus.
Really?
Yeah. Do
What gaming stuff do they do?
They do gaming desks. They do gaming chairs, actually.
Ooh.
Latverian, any advice to 24 Hours Daytona? Keep your car clean. Welcome, Phil. Keep your car clean. That is it. Don't race too hard. Think of the bigger picture at all times. You want to be there for the last hour, hunting for a position. You want to be fast at the end.
Inori with the controversial opinion: office chairs are greater than gaming chairs.
Yeah, I have office chairs. I don't have gaming chairs.
I'm not a big fan of that vibe, that look, you know.
Yeah, the look's not great.
So, I've got a racing seat as a gaming chair, as a chair. Like
Car right, play right.
Sense.
Make that easy. He's P7. I think we're getting a bit close with fuel.
Blue
Yes,
flag.
yes, Dicey. I agree. Nothing like looking like an accountant while you smoke the pro streamers. Yeah, mate.
Spreadsheet king.
Oriki, if your safety rating is more than like D 3.5 or 4.0, I think you can join
Yeah.
the class above. That's why you can join a C class. So you could do VRS if you want.
So Callum, how do you want to do your last stint here? I'm easy either way, but I'm just conscious I'm racing a lot today.
Mind if I jump in?
Yeah, go for it. No problem.
Yeah? I know you're racing a lot today and I'm not. I wish I was.
I'm trying to leave you 5 off tracks. So
Oh, thank you.
we haven't been that great this year on the off tracks, have we?
No. It's probably because we've done less practice and that sort of thing.
Maybe. But I think we've had 3 instances here that I think were just completely unavoidable on the other car's part.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car. Is he lap car? Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm very deep here now. I've panicked.
It's fine, he'll get you.
I'll
He's
stay to
gonna...
left, yeah.
The old switcheroo.
Car right,
Yeah, he's got you.
still there.
Interesting, quite a few Audis at the front.
Hold your line,
Fair play
play
to them.
right.
Fair play to them.
I might have to do a little bit of fuel saving this stint.
You want me to, or you're gonna have to?
The gap to Johnson behind is now.
Am I gonna get? I don't think I'm gonna
Blue
get to an
flag.
extra lap. That's the thing. So
Got 3 laps, yeah. There's no point in you
yeah,
saving.
because we're gonna fill to the brim. Thanks, Uncle Sashi. Good info there. Yeah. Audi, Lambo, Audi at the front. I think it is. High risk, high reward.
I was hoping this race was going to be good for my safety rating. Hey Swift, how you doing?
I think the thing about safety rating, I find, it only takes one really clean endurance, and you get absolutely loads.
Yeah.
You never get good I rating from endurances, though.
Yeah, N24 I got like 2 point... No, I got 2.0 safety rating, so I like went up and... I went up a class and like high in that class.
Bonus, yeah.
And back when all I used to do was 3 hours, I was always like 4.9 A rated, like the highest you could go.
Blue flag.
There's no point being there, really. You don't get anything from it.
You may,
You may as well use
I
your
think
safety
about
rating.
spending it. It's like you save it up and then spend it. I'm not against the tactical off track.
Oh, that's in the Dubai 24 hours, that Audi leading. Okay. Good to see iRacing got the bot reflective real life then.
Hey Callum, do you know if the touring car challenge is worth a shot? I haven't done it, so give it a go and let me know.
Am I boxing
I'm not-
next lap, Callum, or 2 laps? Maybe 2, actually.
2 laps.
Nice, okay.
You were on point 3 when you went past the pit road, so
Okay.
I think last lap anyway.
Fingers crossed we don't have a lot of optionals, because the car is
5 minutes
yeah,
of fuel
handling
remaining.
fine.
5
so we'll
minutes.
see. But it did say wheels out of alignment.
If it's like a minute, there's no way I'm taking that. So
You're not going to take it for a minute.
no.
Okay, fine. Easy. That's fine. Because I was going to say there's a chance it could be 5 minutes or something for wheels when we should
Yeah.
take it. Oh gosh, it's not a car.
I believe.
On your left.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Blue
I
flag.
believe the
Good
24
consistency. Keep
is
them coming.
streamed on like Traction's YouTube and Twitch channels, and then obviously Jimmy's streaming it. I'm gonna watch Jimmy's stream.
Yeah, they've got an official stream,
Left
and
side.
then they've got Traction because
Clear
Traction are owned by the company that has the license.
Right, tell me about Traction. What's
The gap
going
in
on
front
there?
has increased
Is
to
it like
11
Veloce?
seconds.
No.
Blue flag.
So there's a big company in the world called Motorsport Network who own,
Okay.
I think they own Autocar and possibly
And Autosport,
yeah, and Autosport.
and Motorsport.com.
And they're the
Yeah.
company that has bought, and they have a subsidiary called Motorsport Games, who bought
Okay.
the Le Mans license, which is very controversial. So they bought the Le Mans license exclusively for 10 years, took it away from iRacing. They bought
Shame.
R Factor 2, and they actually bought Kartcraft as well. And they bought the license for NASCAR, and they developed NASCAR 21. And basically, Motorsport Network set up Traction
Johnson is gaining on you.
to
the
be
gap
like
is
a
now
media part of
2.1
the company.
seconds.
So Traction is not independent in any way. And there's
Like I was looking at Traction. Like they've got 3,000 followers on TikTok, and they're verified. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah,
What?
because
And
they're
then
because they're an
Twitch,
official
I'm like,
they're an official media company. They're part of
Yeah.
a like $400 million company.
Wow.
And
And then Dave Cam's part of it, and then they've got some iRacing streamers.
well, they've obviously paid Dave Cam lots of money to make content on their channel instead of his.
Yeah.
So they're paying Dave Cam on a per video or something basis, no doubt, and they pay other people as well. But I think the thing that was interesting is they hyped up on their channels NASCAR 21 so much, and they're like and in the game you have like Traction liveries and stuff, and then the game came out and it was just like not acceptable, like it should not
Yeah.
be sold, and they stopped
Very little
talking
fuel
about
left. Come into the pits
Yeah,
at the
the
end of this
position
lap.
in the pits.
Box this lap. P23.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what's going on there because I saw it and I was like, "This is bizarre. This looks like it does look like a big company that's trying to do something."
Car
Yeah.
right.
Send incoming.
it. It's the same with
Blue flag.
Hold your line.
Overtake.gg
Play right.
are owned by Porsche.
Are they?
Yeah. So there's these big media
They pay
companies.
Dardier and Baldwin.
Exactly, yes. These big media companies, they pay influencers or streamers to make content to make it more legitimate. And I keep thinking whether to just do a big video and like
Roast them all.
expose it. Yeah.
Do it, mate. You're perfectly positioned to do that.
Yeah.
Like not expose. Like tell it how it is.
Yeah,
so
it's not.
people
Yeah, it's
know
just.
how it
It's
is.
like you probably don't know, but just so you know,
yeah.
you know, Traction is not some community blah blah blah. It's literally, I don't know what the equivalent is. It's like kind of if Sky News did a esports channel. That's what
Yeah.
it is. It's like Sky's
it's
esports
a
channel.
bit like when corporations try and get in on this like sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, to promote his song on TikTok, he did like duets are a big thing, right? So you sing half the song, and then like anyone else can like put a video side by side and sing the other half of the song. So
Yeah.
clearly, Ed Sheeran was told by his promoters, "Do this; it'll go viral because you're Ed Sheeran,
Yeah.
and it'll promote the song really well." And everyone sort of got the vibe that, oh, this is corporate, we don't like this, and then duetted it like with a trumpet. So he'd start singing, and then they just like
Trolling it,
like
yeah.
at the top, and turn it into a complete joke. It's sort of like a big middle finger to the corporation.
Yeah, it's just, it's completely fine. If I did a video, I'd say I've nothing against any of these people. I've absolutely nothing against it. But I feel like I should say that, although these companies don't
Far
say
left.
it, they are owned
Clear
by,
left.
they are part of a very big corporation, just so you
Look
know.
out for the pit speed limit.
It's like they're not
Clear
really
left.
part of the community. It's
Yeah,
like,
but I'm not sure whether it's worth doing a video like that. I'm not sure if it's a good look for me. But it kind of, I do feel when we cover the same stuff, I don't know.
I'm just looking at your tyres.
Yeah.
Once you stop.
Oh yeah, it's 4:19. So I say don't take any of it.
No.
But
I'll take tyres and some will go. Your tyres are done.
we must have got absolutely bashed around in that. Let's take a look at the car chat. Yeah. Yeah, we are crunched. Yes, you're
Oh,
right. They
yeah.
bought the BTCC license. So Motorsport Network are basically snapping up licenses exclusively.
Where are they getting this money?
Well, they're a massive company. They're worth
Yeah.
400 million pounds. So they're buying all these licenses. So the reason why we don't have the Le Mans
leader's
24
pitting
hours in
now.
iRacing is because they've bought it exclusively to do it on their own. But then I feel like they present Traction as this kind of like fun community independent thing, but it's not independent. It's there to promote their exclusive licenses, and that's why they're streaming the Le Mans 24 Hours and R Factor 2, but they just never say it. I feel like it would be prudent, just like it would be nice and transparent if in their video description they said, by the way, like no one would read it, but if it said
This is part of.
this is what's Motorsport Network. If, for example, I
He takes it, it's clear.
did a review of my GT Omega Prime video rig, and at the beginning I said it's important that you know that GT Omega sent this to me for free.
Oh yeah, totally.
I feel that's the right thing to do and transparent. So for Traction, it'd be like, by the way, we're covering NASCAR Ignition 21. We're saying it's going to be the best game. By the way, we are part of the same company as the developer
Blue
of
flag.
NASCAR 21. Just so you know.
And so I've received sponsor scripts that we've since
The
turned
guy
down,
ahead is Scott.
where they like you to say, rather than saying, we need to thank our sponsor, or this is, before that, a quick ad from,
Yeah.
where they word that for us, and it's then ambiguous.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is brought to you by our friends at, or like, our friends at this have sent us this, and it's like, no. That I'm always really hot on, is like, it should be mega clear
Yeah.
what's going on
The
there,
gap
you
behind
know?
is now
It's not really
9.6
right
seconds.
if a brand or a sponsor is very particular about that. It just sends a bad signal.
Right, off tracks, we need to be careful.
But yeah, I might do a video when I'm a bit, if I grow a little bit more. If I get to 10k, I might do a video. But I have a feeling that these channels are going to become massive. They're going to become million subscriber channels, and then they might disclose it. And by then, it's all a bit too late. If that makes sense, I don't know.
That's a good point someone's raised in my chat. Have they put any limits, sorry, for the Le Mans 24, have they put any limits on like who can stream it?
Well, there's only, isn't it only one split?
Yeah, but like, imagine you're, I don't know, Fernando Alonso, and you want to stream it.
No, I think anyone. So Jimmy's streaming it.
Yeah.
I don't think they can stop you streaming it. And they know that people watch.
B28.
They watch the point of view streams. They don't. Jimmy's stream is going to be bigger than the official broadcast.
Yeah, that's always mad.
But there might not be any other official broadcast than the Traction one and the R Factor 2 one, if that makes sense.
The WEC are doing it.
Oh, Weck are doing it as well. Okay, no.
So I might watch that because it'll have Hindenhau and people like that on it.
Yeah, I think we'll just start at 1 or something today. I think
12?
Jimmy's streaming at 12, but he must start streaming
Ah,
at 4.
yes.
Right, so next car for position is 11 seconds up the roads. This is a good split, by the way. So anything in the 20s would be, in the high 20s would be really good for us, I think. And people are pissing now.
The guy in front is Tully.
And we know
Yeah,
that end of these
that's
races
right.
people-
They didn't let you. So if you weren't driving, you weren't allowed to stream the replay cam of your car last time.
for what?
So for the Le Mans,
If you weren't driving, you
if
couldn't.
you weren't driving, you couldn't show replay cam.
Oh,
so
so you
Jimmy
couldn't-
has to have like the official WEC stream on with permission.
Oh, is that why you had it on? I always thought it
Yeah.
was a bit weird. Yeah. Look, there's nothing wrong with
The gap to
companies
Tully. Ahead is now
investing in
11
sim
seconds.
gaming and racing game. That's why we all enjoy this, because big companies pay developers to develop these games and market them and improve them and have like community outreach and all that stuff. That's all great. I just feel a little bit uncomfortable about creating these markets. It's a bit. Do you remember in the UK, like about 5 years ago, Callum, Tesco were gonna they started launching coffee shops that were branded as like local coffee shops, but actually they were owned by Tesco, and it just feels a little bit kind of slightly not right. So I have this slight unease about it, but I probably also have quite a bit of jealousy that they have all this money and they can just throw money at stuff and I can't. I don't have any money. But that's just the nature of it. But I'd rather I was going up against something that is known to be a big corporation rather than something that could also be something else independent, because that's not really a fair fight.
Yeah.
David's saying they all have to have cameras as well to prove no cheating too. Wow, yeah, I guess they're taking it very seriously, aren't they? Because they've got it's a pro-am actually, isn't it, technically? They're pro drivers and amateur, and so they're pro drivers and sim drivers, I think.
Going Dicey said, if I could invest in these companies, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to get so popular.
Thing is, if they approached me, if Traction said, hey, your GT7 videos are really popular, and we think you do good GT7 videos, do you want to make videos for Traction? We'll pay you. I don't know what they pay. They probably pay like a grand a video or something.
Vincent behind
More
is now 3.5
Yeah,
seconds.
they're probably paying Dave Cam like thousands of pounds.
We're ideally going to have to at least work together to some extent if we want to catch up with Kireth.
Super Chat 8.
He's in the Aston Martin,
Australian
doing very well. He's doing a very good race.
Thanks so much. It's weird because we're talking about money. Thanks, Lucy. What's talking about?
Hancocks. Look what I found while randomly scrolling Twitch. Did you find me? My God.
I lost track. Loopy, you distracted me with the donation. What was I saying? Sorry, if they asked me,
Yeah.
you know, would I do it? I actually don't. It's difficult until someone makes you an offer. So I don't know, but
I would strongly consider it. I mean,
but the thing is, right, Dave Camp's doing all these videos of Traction, iRacing videos. If he was doing them on his channel, he'd be growing his channel. He'd be, you know, showcasing
that's why
it to
I'm
more
saying
audience.
I'm paying him more than that.
Yeah.
Because he would know I could earn that on my channel. Why would I do it for you?
Well, no, I don't think he can earn it on his channel. He definitely wouldn't, because Dave Cam gets less views on his videos than I do for my G7 videos. So I kind of know how much he would be getting. But it's almost not. It depends what your YouTube channel is about. Is it about growing your YouTube channel and kind of showcasing your content and showcasing your story and growing a community and going on that story together, or is it about just making money? You know, I would feel weird about taking the money and thinking that's a video that no one's ever going to come to my channel for. No one's ever going to think, oh, I can see more of this on his channel.
Sorry.
We're close. I think we're probably. This is the best we've ever been for tracks. Weirdly. Thanks, Racing Kit by Money for yourself. David says, sadly, that view bad, it means they probably wouldn't approach you. Probably. They don't know. I mean, Callum will get much more than me, but we get approached by brands and sponsors all the time. My inbox is constantly full of people wanting to advertise stuff on my channel, and I just say no to all of it.
I haven't had any yet.
But
I had one that was clearly a scam.
for Driver 61, you must get like so many, and it's just a lot of them just don't make sense. But these companies, they want to find audiences, and they've got money to spend.
Raid really want to advertise on our channel.
I think the other thing about the sim racing space is that the sim racing space is quite good about checking this guy behind. Sim racing space is quite good about people don't really money hat stuff. Like, how many sim racing content creators do you know where you have to watch an advert before you can get to the meat of the video? I don't really know any actually. So we're quite good like that. Whereas if you're a tech YouTubers are always like, this video is brought to you by blah blah blah.
On your right.
He's kind of gone for it.
Clear right.
Right, car behind is for position, so I think we were racing this guy actually.
We need 1 litre of fuel at the end.
Okay.
Vincent is getting closer. The gap is now 0.9.
Sorry, I missed that. So you said it's been a while since I've asked for relationship advice. Recently decided to split from the lady I was seeing. Sorry about that, Zoo. Mainly because GT7 is out in 50 days and it's fair all round. Is it acceptable? So is it acceptable to split up with someone because GT7 is going to come out in 50 days? So I think last time, I don't know if you were here, Cannon, but last time we advised Zoo. Zoo said, should I let the girl I'm seeing know about my addiction to the Kireth kart channel? And we said absolutely
On your right.
yes.
Still there.
Good luck.
Still there. Clear right.
I would have rated it so much if you blasted around the
stay with
outside.
him.
No. A 4X and we're done.
I think... Why not bring her on the GT7 journey, Z? Why not do a kind of a why do a Let's Play series from the beginning, like all the license challenges and whatnot? The chat, what do we think? What do you think about that?
Do a Dave Hamster have a student that also simulates?
Most of Minecraft becoming a member. I can't see it, David. Thank you so much if you are a member.
Blue flag.
Yes, Chaotic Corporal. Thanks, David. Really appreciate that. Part of the
The
Chaotic
gap
Army.
to Vincent ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1
I
seconds.
never know what to say really when people donate to become members because it kind of is very, I just very grateful. But thank you so much, David. Becoming Chaotic Corporal. You can now spam emojis in the chat, and you can now join the exclusive members lounge in the Discord.
B28.
How's the car feel? What's the Delta saying?
It's not great, but it's also fine. Like, the
Okay.
car's predictable.
It's a shame. We got crunch. Didn't we get crunch all the time at this corner as well? Was it 3 times here?
Yeah.
I think I have quite a wide line in, so I'd probably invite overtakes, and I'd turn in quite sharply.
Yeah. One, we got a double crunch. Front and rear.
I'll have a look back at that at the end. Loopy says, buy the lady-friended Nintendo Switch. That is a good idea, actually. That's the one console I've never had is a Nintendo Switch. ETB, will you get a GT7 early as a GT creator? I have no idea. I think Rory's speaking with them. But I have no idea. I would...
Right
Really?
side.
This guy's got kind of like
Hold
a
your line.
Samsung livery.
Clear right.
Save fuel instead.
Smart. I'd like to think so, because the GT7 videos are quite popular. Morning, Al. Hope you're well. Evening to Loopy. Yeah, Loopy. So what's your schedule now for the rules? I think I saw you were streaming earlier a Daytona Raw. I think I might
Hey,
try and do
Sonny.
4 p.m. Just got a comment on that video, Callum, I did yesterday. Put up my watch. The standard iRacing looks like past gen. What do,
The
I mean,
gap to Vincent ahead is increasing. It's now
Do you-
3.2 seconds.
do you think there's just a different style of PC games? Like PC games just look a bit different to console games.
Maybe.
Console games have more motion blur and so iRacing there's more pixels I can pick out individually, but it's not as blurry and as cinematic. I need to find a way of describing that. I don't know if you can see it, chat. Get a bit of TV for Callum. Okay. There we go. Livery still looks good.
Kireth, are you there? I've lost you.
Oh, you lost me? You lost me, Callum. I think I'm still here. We might have lost Callum. Hang on. We've temporarily lost comms. (11 p.m. 3. Wow, Luke, you're basically doing a 24-hour race. That's a very cool commitment to the iRacing cause. What was your result, by the way? Define what GTM believes the PSP game. I had Gran Turismo on the PSP. It was not really a good game. It had no...
Kireth, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you've gone faint.
On team.
Oh, on team. Hang on a second. Action stations.
The gap to Vincent ahead is now 4.4 seconds.
Callum, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh. I think we lost you on Discord.
Ah!
Push to talk
The
live.
gap behind is now 8.3.
Yeah.
B27. Your lap
Okay.
times are pretty consistent.
Um,
Blue flag.
oh, I think we. Yeah, we lost Callum. 11th out of 15. Oh, 15 in the Mazda. Yeah, how were the splits of how even was from GT4, TCR, and Mazdas? I almost rolled at Gran Turismo. I hit the
My
curb.
Discord just quit on my PC.
At least it's not iRacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Gran Turismo Portable on the PSP, and if you think Gran Turismo Sport had no single player content, Gran Turismo Portable basically had no progression content at all. It was just tracks and cars. It was just weird how they just didn't build a campaign in. It's just really weird.
Blue flag.
Just tracks and cars, like they built this amazing engine that could play Gran Turismo on the PSP. It looked amazing. The handling was really good.
We're currently going to finish with 0.1 litres of fuel.
I think roll over the line with no fuel or nothing. And they just didn't build a campaign in, so it's just kind of... That's what worries me a bit about GT7 is they should make the lobby settings for multiplayer like way more accessible and you can do fun stuff. But I'm just worried they won't do that because sometimes they just don't do stuff like that. Yeah, we haven't got... DQ is the main thing. Can you see the DQ anywhere? Through a DQ? No DQ thing. There used to be an instant. We are on. We're on 28, so we're 4 away from. So yeah, we'll do the rule later, chat. I don't know what. So Leafy's saying it's 11:03, so they're every 4 hours. So we either do the 4 p.m. or the 8 p.m.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 6.3.
So I don't know. It kind of depends on plans. I really want to do it. Leaders now doing 201s. Just these endurance races are a lot about keeping your car clean, and which we didn't. I think that's a different AMG behind you, by the way, not the same one as earlier.
Ah, good to know, actually.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've cranked up all the graphical settings in iRacing. I think it making my 380 work. That 3080, I think I bought it for £600, and I thought it was a lot of money. I was like, £600, should I buy it or not? But then I knew that if I saw one at $600, I was going to buy it. So when I saw it, I bought it immediately.
Car right.
On eBay now, they're
Clear
selling.
right.
They're selling for £1,400. It's just not. It's not right. That can't be right. You could make a lot of money by buying 3080s and then reselling them, and that just can't. Surely that's not right. Anyway, not selling mine. Let's have a look at these instance chat. So we're just going to have a look at the instance, Callum.
Yeah, all good.
Right, so let's see the slow laps. Why was that a 205? Right, here we go. 216. What happened on this lap? What happened here to make it a 2-minute 12? Is it an no? What? Hang on. 2 minutes 16. Lap 48, not lap 50. It's doing that thing, it's not going back. We had that previously, chat, didn't we? We had that at our community race, it just won't go back. Something must have changed. It only goes back so many laps now. I need to look into that. Ferrari battle.
The gap to Vincent ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0 seconds.
So Callum, Matt Joy says, Kireth and Callum need their own podcast, just been listening to them chat and race whilst on a run.
New business opportunities.
Yes. I have thought about doing podcasts and like interviewing people in cool ways, other racing drivers, but I just not sure it would work. Here we go, back on the old TV cam. Leafy says 12 and 4 p.m. Oh, okay, so it's only 4 p.m. Okay, so I've got to do the 4 p.m. or nothing. All right, we'll be doing the 4 p.m. then, I think. Strapping in for more iRacing. That's good. I can do some practice. I bought this light here. What do we think about that light, chat? Do we like it or not? Do we think it adds something? You can do it like that. It kind of shines onto my face from another angle. It's not too bright. Well, it's actually quite bright. Yeah, we'll do...
Gomez has been disqualified.
Callum, what we'll do is we'll approach Traction and say we've got a great podcast idea.
The gap behind's increased to 8.2 seconds.
Yeah, then charge 50 grand an episode.
Yeah. Right, that's it. Let's do it. Pedro Gomez is out, DQ'd. Take that position. Looks like our car is so much battered compared to the car behind. Like they've got flies in the body.
Okay, it's just slow.
The flashy screen is up there. I just don't have it plugged in, so I need to get a cable to charge to power it. I don't think anyone was crazy about the flashy screen though. I don't think anyone's really missed it.
B26.
Yeah, I think to us in this race, I feel like we never really had the pace. Callum did a very good quali lap, much better than I could have done, and we still started, I think, down in P20. And then I don't think we ever really had the pace in the split to get in the top 10, really. Unlike last week at Red Bull Ring, I felt like we really did have that turn off. I felt like we really did have the pace, and we were very unlucky. But Silverstone is a tricky circuit. Gran Turismo says let him go. He might be quite content being there if he's happy with Callum's pace. Looks like we've been lapped up to P20 as well, so it's been quite a quick split. I think we've been quite consistent. I think the racecraft generally has been okay, but I would maybe just have a look back at those incidents on my stream. Yes, see. Daytona's the big one, so for that I'll be doing it with Charlie and Rory as a 3-person. I really want to drive in the Ferrari. We said last year we'd drive in the Ferrari, but now people are having different thoughts. But I still want to go in the Ferrari. I think it would be a good car for Daytona. So we're going to start that one at 10 p.m. on Friday night. So we'll start 10 p.m. Friday night, race overnight, kind of UK European time, which is going to be an interesting one. I think I'll probably do some stints late into night on Friday, and then go again like on the day on Saturday. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I think that corner is a difficult corner. It invites crazy sends. It's this one coming up here. So I take quite a wide line and then come back in, and I think it invites people to go for that move. Had no stutters today. I feel like maybe kind of adding more complexity to the frames means there's less frames a second, and the CPU's not having to stress as much. Because that CPU bar, when that gets to 100%, stuff gets really weird, but it's not 100% today. 32 minutes to go. So Callum, what's your prediction where we're going to finish? P26 at the moment.
Oh, I don't know. 24? 23?
Yeah, I think 23 could be on the cards. Flick up 3.
The gap behind is now 7.9 seconds.
It's Callum here.
Fuel is close. Really close.
Might be close to other people though. Jamie King's got who's
That's
this
true.
coming up.
And we probably saved some in the pit lane, to be fair.
Yeah. This guy's really rapid, Sergio Medina. See where the leaders are. This is where you can see the motion blur, can't you? Right. This is the leader. He was in the crunch actually. Esports outfit. He's trying to get past P39. Goes for it. P39 goes very wide. And this is P2. So P2 is really close behind. So the battle for the lead is 1.5 seconds. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Zoo. Battle for lead is 1.5 seconds.
Spicy.
It's that Audi who was involved in the sandwich, got a bent wang, is now being hunted down by a BMW. We'll just stay on board with this because I reckon that Audi is going to be down on pace and this BMW looks absolutely immaculate. I love how you can see the carbon fibre weave on carbon fibre. That's incredible, really. P1 bent to... Yeah, they got a bent wang in P1. But we were involved. We were there when we bent it. We ran into the back of them. They were ahead of us in the sandwich. I don't think this BMW is catching though. Welcome, Issa. Welcome along. Is it midday? This race can finish about 12:15, I think. So won't be able to do the 12 p.m. raw slot. We'll do the 4 p.m. See what happens. Just absolutely loving race. I said on Twitter, I was like, just absolutely loving sim racing at the moment. It just feels like sim racing is in a really good place. Rory, how's the new damage model for repairs affect enduro? So we got into 3 instances in this race, and we got told the wheels were out of alignment, and the repairs are 4 minutes. But I think the 4 minutes repairs would probably completely fix the car. So there's still 39 cars at least in this race.
The The gap to Vincent
And I
in
think
front is
I
now
think it was like
8.8 seconds.
let's see. I don't think we lost that many cars recently. Yeah, we lost a few at the beginning. So I think it's making the racing, more people are hanging in there, so the racing stays more intense because there's more cars on the grid. I think Callum is eating into P25. Let's see what's going on with P25. Okay. Right, so Callum, 10 seconds ahead of you is the battle for P23. It's a 3-car battle. They're all very close.
Well, that time, am I gaining?
I'll have... hang on.
The gap behind is now 9.2 seconds.
We're really close on finish.
I'll
I mean,
pace...
we're going to finish with 1 litre, which is fine now. But that's
Yeah.
based on my average laps, and most of the stint I've been fuel saving, so I have to keep going.
Our pace is not... We just don't have the pace right now.
Because I think going without a splash will gain some anyway.
Yeah, to be honest, Callum, their pace is quick. Like one of them was doing a 2-minute lap, so maybe they're just going for it and I have to splash. Yeah, I think Rory's definitely
The guy in front is Vincent.
definitely lessening the attrition. So it'll be interesting for the 24s. For example, when we had our Nürburgring 24 last year, when I think that's the only time that we've actually entered the 24-hour race and then kind of ended it and entered the second one. If we had that at the beginning, I think we'd be more likely to just roll with it. Because once the car's fixed, it's completely fixed. Whereas back in the day, when we did Daytona this time last year, if you got damage to your car, you know, you were going to carry that to the end of the race. They wouldn't fix it all. Well, we did an iRacing Endurance last week, I think, me and Callum, at Red Bull Ring in this Ferrari, and we got into it at the beginning. We didn't get a meatball, but we were 2 seconds a lap slower. We pitted, took the repairs. I think it was about 5 minutes. We went back out, and we were doing pace with the leaders. So the car was completely repaired. Yeah, this car's been bashed up quite a bit.
The gap to Vincent ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're losing time. I'm not sure if the WAN can be straightened. I'm not sure visually if it all goes back to brand new, but the car, I'm pretty sure, goes back to brand new pace. Brand new pace, which is very, very cool. Although part of me does miss the old days, like, you know, the harsh days. A bit more like the old days. Yeah, I think the same as Suzuka, wasn't it? Because you were quickest man on track in our car, so yeah, that's how it is these days. It'll be interesting to see what that does for the dynamic. Does it mean that people are more aggressive because they know that they can repair their car fully? Does it basically lessen the consequences? Yeah, it looks like the stream has been really good today. Quality looks good. We haven't got the CPU issues. Really happy about that. Really happy. And this is a race with lots of cars at a big track, so that CPU staying low is fantastic. And this is, I think, the render one. So this is, I think, GPU rendering. Yeah, let's bump that up. Let's use that 3080.
B26.
Yeah, we'll see for Daytona, Roy. We'll see what it's like. Is it going to be super aggressive? So remember last year, you always like clean car at the end, most important thing, and it really worked out well for us. We only had one instant.
Away. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
And I don't even think I'm not even sure we got a meatball for that instant. We had to tow because Charlie's car was stuck behind the barrier. I can't remember if we got a meatball. I think at that race, at the end, if I remember, we'd only lost about half a second a lap. We hadn't lost like a lot of time. But here I'm pretty sure we're a second down. There's a lot of Lambos in the split. Way more than I see usually.
The gap to Vincent ahead is now 11
The
seconds.
really weird thing, chat, it looks like, if you look at the overlay, if you look at the standings are on the top left, we're a lap behind P20, if I understand it. We've been lapped by P20, but we have lapped P29, which is quite weird. So Callum, if it does come down to splashes, we are going to gain positions here, but it's also, I don't think you lose a huge amount in this pit lane. Like, we didn't lose a lot from that drive-through.
Yeah.
What's our drive-through lap?
Yeah, I'm going as quick as I can. I'm finding I'm saving like every other lap, and actually the lap times are similar.
I think if I'm reading it correctly, oh, nice. I think our drive-through lap cost us 14 seconds, so it's 14 seconds extra for a drive-through, which is not a lot, really.
No, that's not. Wow.
But like people have been saying in chat, there's other cars that are going to get DQs, especially if they're battling. Anyone that's close. I mean, P18 is battling within half a second. P20 is within half a second. P24 is within a second, so yeah, it's going to happen. Fucking sideways sink.
Yeah, no.
It's been really nice to a Saturday
Might be some
morning.
DQs as well. Who knows?
Sorry, what was that?
There might be some DQs as well. If we're close, other people probably are too.
Yeah, 100%. I bet there will be. We'll have a look at the battle ahead of you, actually. So... Right, so Callum, the battle for P23. P23 is that mad Lambo. And behind him is another Lambo. So, could be fireworks. And I'm pretty sure that Lambo did a drive-through at the same time as us. Who do you think is going to win Sideways Sync? There's a lot of big esports teams in that event. Rory, we should definitely do that next year. We should try and get in, we should try and wangle an invite for the R-Fat to Le Mans. I hope Verstappen streams. I'll definitely watch that. That's crazy. To have the current F1 World Champion streaming an esports race, 24-hour esports race, or he's participating in it, is just crazy when you think about it. So this Lambo ahead, the white one,
The
is a
gap
little
to
bit mad.
Vincent in front is now 12 seconds. That's 20 minutes to go. Come on, mate, we really need to get the hammer down now.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching. Apart from when I'm racing. See that delta's coming down quite significantly. Going to be half a second. Stow. We're hoping for some fireworks here, chat. We're hoping there might be a little bit of spice in this overtake. Right, it's really close now.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Yeah, I hope Jimmy. I just hope everyone does okay. I hope there's not like big pile-ups, and there's a lot of pressure on it as well. Just made the move. Yeah, I know. So I
25.
There's an interview on this channel with Mikael Hazal, who's Max Verstappen's teammate in Team Redline. He's a Gran Turismo Sport World Champion. And I asked him what it's like being in an esports team and how you get faster, and he was saying how Max as soon as he finishes an F1 race, he's like helping out the guys on setups and stuff like that. He's really into it. I'm sorry to report that the Lambo passed ahead without incident.
That sucks.
Oh, P22's out. Maybe DQ for P22.
You.
He's very patient, this guy behind, isn't he? He's almost too patient. What can Lance do?
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for him to make a move.
Thing is, he might do it where you least expect it. Sideways thing is, Mika has out. There's a video on my channel called like GT Sport World Champion, where you can see a clip of that interview. It's really cool. I spoke to some RHG Esport or a RHG Esports guy as well, and an ex-Williams Esports driver. Blade Runner, that's why Mac's so aggressive. He turns on iRacing mode. Yeah, well, Hamilton famously doesn't like using simulators, so there's very different approaches. P25 confirmed.
Yeah, come on.
P26. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
So I think Callum, with a clean car, he'd be in the 201s here. So I think this car is quite a bit slower, actually. But it is what it is. Real shame we can't look back at those incidents, actually. I'd loved... There was one where I felt like I left so much space. It was just for start-finish straight. I'll have to look on
Left side.
Callum's Twitch. The
Clear
Twitch
left.
is a bit weird. You can't always look back at broadcasts. And that concludes the longest overtake ever. Right, 15 minutes to go, chat.
Very polite blue flag, that one.
Zoo, do you think the stuff about Hamilton retiring just pressed my phone is genuine? I think it's genuine. I think it's genuine, but I think Mercedes should have kept... I think if they wanted to bring about change, they should have kept the appeal and had it assessed by a independent body. Because now the FIA is investigating the FIA. It's like... nothing's going to happen now. So as soon as they dropped the appeal, I think they should have been like, right, okay, we're not happy about it, but it's not enough to make us really do anything. I think what they'll do is they'll probably replace Michael Massey, and they'll probably come out with something about they've got new producers in place, but it won't change what happened, and I'm not sure anything should change what happened. But if Hamilton was to leave...
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
If Hamilton was to leave and be supported by some other...
The gap behind is now
you know,
12
stakeholders.
Have
seconds.
you seen we're going to gain 2 whole iRacing?
P25.
Sorry, two iRacing.
Yeah, and it'll split that, so it'll be 1 each.
Well, I say that's the result.
So they spend it all at once.
Are we going to gain 1 safety
Gap
rating each
to
as well?
Vincent ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't think we will. Right, so I was saying we're going to finish P23. Let's see what happens. We basically need DQs. You can see on the track map on the top there, kind of, we're in a little bit of a pocket. We're ahead of a lot of cars, so it'd be interesting if these cars come through.
This thing is so slow in a straight line.
Yeah, I honestly think we're about 1.5 to 2 seconds slower.
Blue flag.
What's the fuel looking like? don't know why I can't click drivers. It seems weird that I can't select driver chat. I don't know if it's because it has to be auto. 8.6 laps remaining. Sounds good. Yeah, the way the thing is, right, what happened, the chronology is, Michael Massey did some stuff at the end of the race that wasn't part of the regulations. There's a question mark of whether he had the discretion to do it or not. Mercedes appealed and said that was not the correct way to end the race, so we're appealing the race decision.
Mine came out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's a couple of drivers who might not be so patient, actually.
That was 203.3.
They appealed it.
Just watched the Clown wreck.
They appealed it, and then at Bahrain, it's Bahrain? No, at Abu Dhabi.
On your left, clear left.
At Abu Dhabi, the FIA stewards looked at it and said, no, it's all fine because there was discretion. And I don't think they kind of fudged it to just dismiss the appeal.
Mate, I'll let you go. I want to let him go, but he keeps spending it. He's still miles away, though.
He might, no. Then Mercedes had the decision of whether to appeal it to Court of Arbitration for Sport. It's very close, that guy. And they had a deadline of like of 5 days or something. And then what they did is on the day before, they were like, we're not going to appeal it because the FIA will investigate it. So they missed the time limit to that was very close. They missed the time limit to appeal it, and then the FIA releases. Then the FIA elected a new president, and they released. Oh no, sorry, no. I'm getting this all wrong. Then, when Jean Todt was still president, they released a statement where they basically
the car
said,
in front of us is now
"Oh, we're
pulling.
really sorry that you F1 fans misunderstood what happened. Like there was some misunderstanding, and you basically didn't. You were basically
Right side.
stupid."
Still there. Clear right.
Then they
The gap
elected a new
behind is now
president,
12 seconds.
who was basically like, "Yeah, it
Blue
is what
flag.
it is," and you know, wasn't very apologetic about it, or said like, you know, as part of my mandate, I want to work out what happened, and if there were any lessons, we'll learn them. He didn't really say anything like that. So Hamilton's just there, like, it's the investigation is probably going to be a bit whitewashed, you would think, and all he can really do is decide whether he wants to continue or not. I'm not sure, Blade. I can only imagine when you get to that level of success, you really got to work out what drives you to put yourself in a Formula 1 car, go 220 miles an hour into cops and risk dying. So it's kind of... And once you don't have that hunger, I don't think it really works. Let's get to
10
100
minutes
likes.
to go.
If you do have a
10
like to
minutes
give,
left.
welcome
Come
along,
on, let's
everyone.
put this hard work to good use.
Welcome to the Kireth Car channel.
Are we going to get more positions in the last 10 minutes? Might be close to exit now. This car, I'm pretty sure, was behind us in the race at one point, and now they're 15th. I'm pretty sure they were. Yeah, he doesn't need the money at all. It's more about what... I think at that stage, you don't get driven by money. You get driven by other things. Legacy, or just pushing yourself, or competition against other individuals.
On your right. Clear right.
You have to remember, Hamilton has a history of thinking that the FIA and the stewards are against him. So that might be his kind of... He might be very cynical about what's happened. We just haven't heard from him. He was very magnanimous at the end of the race. He was completely like a statesman. Just congratulated Max. Well done, Max. You know, you drove really well. We hadn't heard from him. We'll do a VRS scene chat where we kind of like we're bang on the pace. It will happen. Or we have the luck. Sun coming out again. You think we're still good for fuel, Callum? Did I shit. I think I just said that on all teams.
I didn't hear you.
Oh good, okay. I was saying, are we still good on fuel?
Yeah, holding it at 1.2 litres left, so we should be good.
Define, what if 4D chess? You denying the title so he races longer? I don't know, because
gap
he'd
behind
already
is
signed a
now
2-year
11
extension.
seconds.
Are you saying that if he'd won it, he might have quit? So Callum, Define is saying in chat, you know the F1 Michael Massey, all that end of season stuff? What if it was 4D chess by the FIA to deny Hamilton an 8th title so he wouldn't retire and would instead race on for 2 more seasons?
That would be a big brain move. I like the conspiracy theory.
There's some logic in that. What do we think, chat? Yeah, we're 21 seconds behind 24. The car's just been battered too much.
Blue flag.
It's what it is. One of those races, really. One of those races. So he likes it. Okay, okay. Maybe we can roll this. Maybe I do a video on it. I think there was just a mandate
B25.
for the racing to be as exciting as possible and to have controversial moments. Sacrifice a bit of the sporting integrity for money. Kind of, that has the logic of it. It's amazing, I can see reflections in the rear headlights at the top. It's just incredible that that is being rendered. It's mad. The sky is being reflected in the top of the headlight there on the right hand side. That kind of detail is really crazy. Then you realise that like everything is being simulated and rendered.
That's
like
5 minutes to
the
go.
light
5
bouncing
minutes.
off that. Al says it was wrong, plain and simple. What specific bit was wrong, Ray? This is that really fast BMW behind us. Oh, good
Oh,
to know,
God.
Nicky. Good to know.
Sector 2 is 1.1
I'll
off the
be doing
pace.
it in an
Lap time's pretty
MX-5.
consistent.
Unless I have a go at the Audi, and I think I should go in the Audi. I won't do it in GT4. I think I've got the McLaren and BMW GT4, but... Got the Nürburgring
On your
for this
left.
car.
Clear left.
Yeah, Lambo wants a bit of it as well.
Blue flag.
Can't have it.
Yeah, it feels a bit like they saw Drive to Survive and they thought, okay, let's go a little bit more in that direction. I'm pretty sure Premier League referees are like, if they have a really controversial thing where they give a penalty in extra time, I'm sure they have at their end of meeting. They're like, by the way, that was good for TV. That.
Car left. Clear left.
All sports really are
Car
about
left. Clear left.
all big sports are about
Got bullied.
making money.
Blue flag.
So this is the sandwich Audi behind us.
Oh no.
When he goes past, if you look at his wang, we did that.
Right side. Clear right.
Such
The
a
car
proud
behind is
moment.
catching. The gap's now 8.5.
It's a really nice homage to the pit building at Silverstone.
It is actually.
Grandad, Max
He's
is
just shedding drag on that right-hand side, and then the left-hand side of the wing creating those downforce. On the side you need it at Silverstone. It's a clever strat in my book.
Max is making F1 much more dangerous. Maybe, yeah.
Now that is 4D chess.
But if the cars are safer, then sure, it's a bit like in GT Sport when you lower the pen system.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Right. Okay, man. What's up? Chat, what should I do for
My
lunch?
feedback just went weird. I think it's back.
Good luck.
It's back. It's back. God.
Okay, we got a new conspiracy theory. The alternative conspiracy theory is that giving Max the WDC is so he can drive safer in the future. I'm not sure about that one.
Nah, I was going to say I don't buy that.
But the thing is, right, this is the possibly uncomfortable thing, is that F1 being more dramatic just grows
My
F1.
feel think this is going to be white flag.
Well, you just got passed by the leader.
Yellow flag.
It's
Watch
white
out.
flag, white flag. That's really good for us, isn't it?
All that saving was for nothing. Are you joking?
1 more lap to go.
Burn it now. Do a 159. And I think a lot, people will watch it because it's dramatic. F1 is in a competition against football, cricket, rugby, IndyCar, NASCAR, golf. It's in the competition for people to pay money to subscribe to it or whatever to watch it. Just keep an eye if anyone runs out of fuel here. Ooh, slide. P21 in the pits. But I think they're a lap ahead of us, so
Okay.
actually no they're not. They're coming up. We may get another position now, I don't know. We won't, they've exit now. Oh, how would you rate the race, chat? I mean, for me, it's got to be a...
I mean, Ben standing inside of his championship rival Jam Pancakes. A super clean move.
Exactly. It's got to be a 3 out of 10 for me. It's not been a good race. Someone's going up pit lane ahead of you there.
Surely they can cruise to the finish.
They're doing a Schumacher.
Brain strapped to cut the corners to the finish line.
B25. Okay, it's over.
Good stint. Sh-
P20.
shame about the damage, really.
That's all right.
Went quickly, though. Yeah, shame I can't go back. At the moment, Callum, I can't go back on my replays past like 20 laps. I must have changed the setting. Maybe I'm low on space.
Ah, I'm just loading up this.
I can only go to lap 68. Don't know why this is, chat. This is as far back as I can go. Let me check my space and I can see. Should be okay. Thanks, G. Thanks, Grandad. Thanks, Blade. Yeah, we did our best. We did our best, you know. But
Calling you on Discord.
there we go.
There we go. That was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went quickly. It's just a little bit of a, you know, at Red Bull Ring, when we repaired the car, our pace was like right up there. Here, I don't know. I never feel like we had a fair shot today because we never had that kind of clean car. But when you were driving, I think you got up to like P15 or so, and we're gaining positions.
And then we ended up in the sandwich, and that kind of ruined things, didn't it?
Yeah. I think we had damage on damage on damage, and the wheels out of alignment. Don't think was a good thing down the straight, probably. But it never felt the car. If I didn't have a relative or other cars, the car never felt damaged. It just,
no, it was stable. It just wasn't quick on in a straight line.
Yeah, I wonder if a little bit is set up. I don't know, but
could well be.
It's good to have a race. I don't think we've made any kind of mistakes really, any big spins or crashes.
Nope.
So it's good to
I
like.
had a little wobble, went off, but we collected it.
Yeah. I don't know what's next on the calendar. I think it's a weird track I've never done before.
Okay, let me look. I don't know what it is actually.
I think my stream, the quality was great, Cam. I didn't have any of those CPU issues, even though I whacked up all the settings to ultra. It's like the CPU's
That's
not having to
good.
work as fast or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's Sebring.
Oh, is it Sebring? Really? Okay, definitely that'll be a good one.
Yeah, Sebring, Spa, and then Detroit.
Thanks, Bill. That variant says I learnt a lot from watching, so it was good. You'll get them next time. We have won a race together, that variant. We have won a race, and it's like it
was a special event, Kireth.
It was a special event, yeah. Not just any race, not just any old VRS, but it's kind of I feel like you have to go through these and you learn and you pick up techniques and you gain confidence in the car and the track, and then when it all comes good, you really raise your game. Like you find something extra, and that's the racing at the top. But I don't think it was kind of meant to be today.
Appreciate that.
Right. Cool. I think I'm gonna go in the stream, Kireth. But thanks, mate. That was fun.
Nice.
Have a good race this afternoon.
Yep, I will do some practice later and whatnot.
Cheers, man, and cheers chat to you guys anyway.
Yeah,
that was fun. See you later.
See you. Bye. Thanks, George. Yeah, I do feel a little bit disappointed. Like we never felt like I was on the front foot for this one. It's a bit like a football match where you go like 1-0 down, 2-0 down, and then nothing really happens. You don't really have many shots on target. But it's what it is. We finished P25, which is not too bad. The split was probably above my safety rating. A few people here getting DQ'd for participation, presumably. Bong Racing Team. Yeah, I don't know if they finished anyway. Who won? Team 1. This guy and the Audi esports team. Loper esports team. Can we see them? Here they are. Yeah, 3 drivers in that one. Division 1 as well. That's interesting. So we've got Division 1, Division 3. Maybe it was a bit more of a condensed split today because of the Raw. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. I'm going to go to our lovely members page soon. I'm going to be online later. I think at 4 p.m. I'm going to do the Raw in a Mazda. So it'd be really cool to kind of have a fun stream there. And that will be me solo in the Mazda, and hopefully we can do well because there's a track that I think I'm okay at, and the Mazda's a good leveler. But thank you so much everyone for joining. If you do have a like to give, why don't you wait till I upload the stream for the Raw? I'll take a screenshot now, and we'll go again. We'll do another, basically 3 hours of racing, and hopefully be in the mix. And maybe I need to give a little bit more space. I'm on the outside, or I should go defensive earlier and kind of make my intentions known a little bit earlier. But there we go. Not the best result, but it's racing. We had a good time. We learned a lot about the car on the track, and we didn't have any big moments, which was always nice. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks, everyone in chat who joined us today. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be online later for another race. But until then, have a very good Saturday afternoon. I don't know what I'm going to have to eat. I might make some burgers. I'll get some burgers. See you next time.
There was a wild ride. I know at the start you were curious, but my goodness, that was fast and furious. All the intensity we had, we've come to the end. Now that's too bad, but the energy threw books off the shelf, and we hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. We will go all the way. It's not about the trend. Keep going now. Keep going till we reach the end. Till we reach the end. If you had a good time being part of this journey, and the thrill is now making you thirsty, if you wanna keep seeing the action, then just drop us a like so you can come back for more. If you're new here, we welcome you with a smile. If you like what you saw, just hit subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to see the Kireth part, and join us for the next part. Hope to see